Yinka, they challenged Grace. What is this? I mean, is this how you deal with this man? Yeah, what's going on? Like the lady was angry.
You just turned the story up.
Already the lady and
okay, I just saw a TSM message now. Okay, TSM he called him, but he ignored it.
But just to come,
Papariano, read the comment of TSM.
Can we just go out in Wummi in Abuja there?
He called Papariano, he called. Look at TSM message.
You know, drink like this. So they went.
I pray we get justice. So everybody go.
So when they go to the restaurant, then conversation began. Then, oh my God, I have a call. Let me pick this call on 1 minute. No, nobody should call this number. This particular number, I don't take call. I don't take call from any other country from this number. Stop. Don't do that. Let's continue. So now, they got there, okay, in the rest distraction.
He called.
Now they were there at the restaurant. So a discussion started that Mohbad, doing all of this while doing this while that Mohbad died, have you tried to have a family meeting, like talk to your wife, the family, like to know about what happened? Because the man was not there when Mohbad died. But with the way the woman speak, the woman said Mohbad died on Monday.
Why you not dragging?
Okay, and Adura was in that house. So with a right way of thinking, okay, everybody should understand that this family needed to have private meeting. It's normal. They need to have private meeting to talk. Not that this one will go to the public, this one will go to the public. They must have already spoken and hear themselves first as family. Then if things doesn't work out, then they can now go different way. So now, then this guy now asked a question. He said, does anybody even have Mohbad mother's number? Yeah. Because he doesn't have, it was a discussion that brought discussion. He said, does anybody? That's how you know it's not a plan. He said, and it's not a setup. Because I want you to, I also teach, I'm a teacher as well, okay? When I teach, I also like people to ask questions. You ask relevant questions and we'll see how to answer those questions. So, when you look at this picture now, you see somebody willing to help, willing to see solution on the table. Not everybody speaks and implement it. There's people that speak that goes further to see it implemented, all right? And don't forget, this is adult discussion. You can't, and it's a public discussion again. It's not one-on-one like Mohbad. Gracie was there, Yinka was there, and some other persons were there. It's not something hidden. Every setup is done in the privacy. Adebayo called Mohbad and was speaking to the man. You can guess whatever you want to guess. But Gracie was there listening. Yinka was there. They all bear witness to what I am saying and what the man has said here and over again everywhere. Okay? So now, this man asking, he said, who has the number of the young Mohbad? Like I mean, the family can try to see what they can, craft out. You should investigate what happened. Did you talk to them? Talk to the wife? I mean, Adura, know what happened. You don't know whatever they may tell you. They may tell you there are some things that they may not be able to tell the public. They may tell you. I mean, it's true. Public is expecting too much. They may not be able to tell public some things. But to you, there's a way you will go about it. You may have some information. That is very important. Because the person may confess to you, okay, Daddy, I did it. Okay, this and that happened. Okay, that and that happened. And they will keep the information with you. You will know the truth. But it's now, how would you handle it after you know the truth? Okay, so now, this person was asking, does anybody have the number of Mama Mohbad? He asked all of them that was there. But Mohbad, they said he doesn't have. And the next person that have was Gracie. Gracie, okay. Can you call her so that I can talk to her and see whether I can mediate for them to talk about what happened to Mohbad? And then Gracie pick up the phone. Gracie enter one, is it like a bedroom or something like that? In the restaurant, there's like a closet. Enter the closet. Gracie called Mama Mohbad and went to speak for like 10 to 15 minutes. That is Gracie with his own phone. He was the one having the number. Okay, then when Gracie did that, then Gracie came back, Gracie pressed the same number and give to him that, now, hello, speak to her. Then this man too went to that same closet, okay, and appreciated Mama Mohbad, and commiserated with the woman, sorry for the loss of your son,
wow.
This and that, we are just members of the public, okay. in the whole of this, the family tried to sit down together. The whole family is divided. Can you guys, okay, like you, Baba Mohbad, you guys sit together. Like, I don't mind, okay, even if it's in Lagos, even if it's in Abuja, even if it's in a hotel, I can pay for it, okay, for you guys to sit and discuss this that happened to your son. That the whole public is just on it, is just there and there, here or there. Like you want to bury the son, the father don't want to bury. Can you guys sit down and think and resolve this thing? And then the woman was saying, no. I'm not going to sit with him. But are you going to be there? And the man said, okay, just wait. Let's have everything. If you guys can meet and talk about it, then we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm just trying to cut it short here. So now, because I'm recalling what he said, he was here. And so now, he said, Mama Mohbad now said, okay, before I continue, before I think about the next thing, I have some people here who are controlling me, who are telling me what to do and what not to do. So wait, I'm going to call you back. Let me quickly go ask them what next to do. Okay? Let me quickly go ask them what next to do. And then this man went with Gurexi. He went to sit down back. All of them are gathered. Gurexi said, Baba Mohbad is there. He gave the phone back to Gurexi. Okay? And then he spoke to Baba Mohbad, like, I just spoke to her, and she said she's going to call back. And now, this woman now
don't forget. Don't forget. Mm-hmm. No, there was a part when he gave the phone to Baba for Baba to...
Wait, listen, don't talk about it just for us. I'm the one. It was when they called back that he gave the phone. So now, when he went to give the phone back to Gurexi, they were all sit there in the restaurant sitting. So Mama Mohbad now called Gurexi phone back. Okay? So when Mohbad mother called back this, and then Gurexi pick it and give it to him. Then he said hello. Then he said, Baba, say something. She's your ex-wife. Baba said something. And then Baba Mohbad greeted her. It was just like initiating a way whereby they can remove whatever grudges they have and see whether Baba Mohbad can investigate and get some information from Mama, irrespective of whatsoever. But again, it's still up to Baba Mohbad to go and talk to the woman to see whether there are some things this woman can tell him that the woman cannot say in the public. There are always some things you can say in the public, you cannot say, you can say in the private, you can't say in the public. There are always those kind of things. Okay? So this man was just to initiate everything. I think it's back to UK because he came for holiday. He doesn't live in Nigeria. Okay? He was there in Abuja and Baba Mohbad was there, and he felt like, why can't I just quickly do this? Because all the time we're on TikTok online. So now, this man, after that happened, everything was fine. Okay, Baba Mohbad spoke, say hello, whatever, so that he's not around, and the woman nodded, okay, and then the call was cut. And they said a guy called King White keep calling Gurexi, I don't know what and how that one goes. So now they said some of them were even drunk. That is Gurexi. They said he was even almost drunk. Like there's a picture of him almost drunk. Like, okay. So they said when they were going back home, okay, Baba Mohbad was still being gentle, weak. That Gurexi had to hit him on the neck, outside, to wake up. That what is this nonsense? That is still being weak and sluggish. So Gurexi had to quickly slap him on his neck. After using glass cup to threaten him, after saying that he's good at this, after using Gurexi Gurexi now slapped him, assaulted him on the back head, assaulted him, and
people should stop using those
so
words,
that happened. And so when they were going, then chairman said that everything that has happened here, okay, that we are trying to see how these people can come together, that this should end here. This should not go out from this place. Okay? Like it's still a development to see whether anything good can come out from it. Why already going to tell, Chairman said it was a plastic cup. Okay, anyway, let's say plastic cup.
Okay,
let me know
plastic
glass
cup.
cup. Plastic cup, I take that back. So at least he wanted to stone him the cup.
So now, plastic cup, not even
and they said this information is development. Ijebu, you can come up. Ijebu, please come up, okay? If you don't come up and talk about it, you cannot be in the commission and be fighting there. Somebody who challenged us and we had to go round through this way is here. Please, you don't know something, send request, come, let's talk about it. Let adults discuss with their mind. It's not good to just be hitting on people because it may be you tomorrow. Let's know who is wrong. If people are wrong, the reason why all of us today do not agree with whatever Wummi has done, okay, is because Wummi is wrong. Wummi is 1000% wrong in all of this. And if she's not wrong, let us speak to the public. If she can come speak to the public, go around like the father is going around, then we will begin to believe Wummi. But so far, she's wrong. She's the one hiding. But all of this person you're talking about, they're not hiding. They have spoken to people over and over. Okay? So now, they said it must not come out of the place. So then now, how this whole went astray was that one of the lady who was there, that is Ayamyinka Ade, okay? Ayamyinka Ade, who went to protest, who was arrested. Now, after, that is the next thing, okay? Ayamyinka Ade spoke to Lagata, and in that conversation, Ayamyinka Ade happened to reveal the things that went on there because, according to her, she was not aware that whatever that was said there was not to be said to someone else. Okay, that was her own stand. But Greg's chairman said when she was saying it, chairman said when he was saying it, he told Gregson, not Ayamyinka Ade. So it's possible Ayamyinka Ade is not aware of him saying that nobody should talk about this. So Ayamyinka Ade, okay, when Ayamyinka Ade was discussing with Gregson, with Lagata, Ayamyinka Ade now told Lagata, hey, like, you know, we saw Baba Mohbad today, the excitement. I made Baba Mohbad today. And that's the first time everyone will be excited. I made Baba Mohbad today. We even went to one restaurant to eat. Chairman was there, Gracie was there. You know, that one would do more findings. Like, then what happened? How was it? How was Baba Mohbad? What happened? Okay. And then this one person now said that Chairman was even trying to resolve to, like, bring Baba and Mama together, was even trying to resolve between the mother and the father. Then it's like Lagata misunderstood that. And Lagata feel like, on no condition, the mother and the father of Mohbad must never come together. This is a betrayal. This is a setup. That was where it started. Then Lagata now went to inform other persons. Other ones told they didn't know how everything started. They too, they couldn't take it. They went to inform others. Others inform others. Others inform others. Before you know, they gang up. And now, the good thing is that they told Chairman to come to their midst. Chairman was invited. They invited Chairman. He was in the box. So while Chairman was in the box, they asked Chairman some questions, some simple questions, which me, myself, I was angry that Chairman didn't answer those questions so well. And it looked suspicious. I mean, if you look at the first day, when they were talking to Chairman himself, maybe he doesn't know how to, not everybody know how to handle social media, okay, and the pressure. They asked him, did you speak to Mohbad's mother? Did you say hello to Mohbad's mother? And him now, Chairman, he's trying to keep to what he said to Gregson, that what happened here should not come out. Let us keep it cool here. This was what we are still discussing. Okay? So him now didn't want to answer directly. He now asked the person, do you have evidence that I speak to Mama Mohbad? Which for me, I feel like, I mean, there's nothing hidden here. You could have just said, yes, we spoke. But the details of it, I mean, it's not meant for the public yet. I spoke to her. Okay? And whatever useful information that comes out, I mean, it's going to be available to the public. But so far, I mean, I spoke to her and I just commiserated with her what happened and looking forward to how to see whether if the two families comes together, whether something good can happen. I mean, for me, this is supposed to be the answer of Chairman. But him didn't answer this very well at that particular spot in time. So that degenerated quickly into some suspicion. And even me too, if I were there at the time, I would suspect him. And when I heard this for the first time, I suspected him. I said, come, this is nonsense. What is this? I mean, but I didn't know that he was trying not to become a betrayer in the face of Grace, that how we have agreed that, okay, what happened here, no one should talk about it. Me and Nam go around talking about it. For him, it looks somehow. And that's why I keep condemning whatever they are doing underground, because sometimes basic things that is meant for the public, you guys will be keeping it. The public know what's going on. For your own sanity and for the public sanity, let us know what's going on. Okay? So then now, there was an outburst. Everybody was dragging chairman, saying all sorts of things about chairman. But now, let us look at it. Does anybody have any evidence of chairman criticizing Mr. Joseph Aloba or chairman setting up this man? And did chairman get Baba Mohbad arrested? The chairman beat Baba Mohbad? The chairman assaulted him? The chairman issue any derogatory statement to the man? The chairman, instead, chairman was the one who organized for the drink and paid for everything that happened there. Okay? Now, if you guys are calling this setup, there are important questions to be asked. What was Gurexi doing with the number of Baba Mohbad, of Mohbad mother? Gurexi is the right man to Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad doesn't have the number of Mama. What was Gurexi doing with the number of Mama?
And that was a new number.
Yes, and that's Mama Mohbad's new number that people don't have. So
and
what
White also. White number also.
Are you there? Are they already? Are they already? King? Can you hear me? Let me know. I mean, this all narration.
Yes, I'm here.
Can you tell me what
you moved me before?
Yeah. Why did Gurexi have Mama number? Please answer me.
Well, to me, you know what I want to say? You want to listen to me. Yeah. I'm not supporting Gurexi. If you go and check all my comments from the beginning, even I was with Lady Harris, I commented there this morning. I said, Gurexi, Chairman, all of them, I don't trust them. I don't trust anybody being with Baba Mohbad. This time, this man doesn't even have to be with anybody because Nigerian is so difficult. We know the way they works. Your best friend, the person you think is your best friend could be the worst enemy that they plant in your life.
Your worst enemy will be your best friend.
So you could be your worst enemy that they planted in his life. Follow him to Abuja. He has been in Abuja by himself before now without anybody. And Berekete is available to do everything he wanted for him. He did everything for him the first time he went to Abuja. Why is it now somebody is following him, renting out the hotel, do all those things? He doesn't need that.
That went by himself. He didn't have all this problem.
And at the same time, even chairman called him to come. To me, I would say that he shouldn't allow anybody to come and visit him at all. For now, to be honest, I don't trust anybody. Even Gurexi that is following him, I don't trust Gurexi.
It was Baba Mohbad wanted to see some of his fans because of his last day living in Abuja.
Yeah, the only one I appreciate that when he saw Yinka, because what happened to Yinka, which is everybody I was happy for that.
Even Soma's mother was there too with her children.
I had Soma saying it this morning.
It was like
yeah, but the man has to be careful not to see. Let's talk. We don't trust anybody. Now I remember the chairman. I'll say I'm sorry for saying chairman because it was when you're saying the story. And I remember the day we were talking about the accounts. So I now know is that man. Yeah, I remember now. So he was the one. Oh, I didn't know he's the one. That one has been because they will plant a lot of people.
You see now that you come up and you ask questions. I mean, now you are sorry.
So, and I remember because I was on your platform that day.
The comment section, and they will just be spewing what they don't know. If you know the
truth. So I was on your platform that day, so that's when I remember. Oh, is this man? So that's why I just kept mute. Oh no. Exactly. And the other thing is that even if it is me, if it is you, we don't have to trust anybody in this Nigeria we had now. They can pay him to do anything. Why is Baba Mohbad eating outside? No, he doesn't need to do anything. And if I know the life the man is living. Let me tell you, for a Christian and you have been in that mood, they will believe that nothing will happen. It's a man who doesn't hold things. It's not somebody who fight, who keep malice or something. That is why Wummi is fool. Because Wummi, if Wummi is not fool, he know how to go to that man, and all this will be sorted out. This man is somebody who will quickly forgive and forget, and that's why everybody are just playing on him. For now, he shouldn't allow anybody to go because he shouldn't even trust anybody. Even Gurexi, I don't trust anybody. I keep on writing it. I don't trust anyone. monitoring you. They can pay anybody to say, oh, it's your best friend, is following you. They know maybe they are trying to do anything to hear information. After he leave there, do you know what he said to any people? Do you know who he discussed with? You don't know who he discussed with after he left you. But if we come out, that's how they pretend. If you're a politician, I'll tell you that's how they pretend. You will think they are your best friend, and they will get money at the back. And then they will come and say, oh my God, you keep on saying it now. Don't let them think, you think you are for him. Keep on doing the way. And everybody will say, oh, hey, yeah, it's for him. No, immediately leave the place. He's going to do another meeting with the enemies. So it's Baba Mohbad now. The only thing what get me tired now, we're just saying, if this man can just say, let me go and bury my son. We all want justice, but the way they are bullying this man is that they are killing him more than his son. The bullying and the insult they are giving this man is too much. Somebody went to Abuja, you are talking threesome. What is the meaning of that? You just want to be painting this man every time. What they did to him now is more than what they are doing to what they did to his son. We all want justice. We don't want this to happen again in Nigeria. But Nigeria don't want to give us...
Again, you will have to put those around him, because we have always advised from this point that let those people be sued. People who are accusing this man, let them be sued. In fact, somebody has
Let me tell you, if it is somebody, we all know that one, that's right, let them be sued. They will sue, but Nigeria police is denying everything. Let's go... Honestly, fooling ourselves. They don't have to deny everything.
No, stop, please. I mean, the police do not condone, anybody abusing.
Look at when, let's give this as an example. When this man petitioned Darosha, that's banned this man, look at the plan with Nigerian police. They were even telling him that it's your son now. When that one lied that it's Adura. It's your son now. The police said it 3 times.
Adori, wait. Please, don't stand on that statement. Whatever you see them coming, don't stand on that. That is nonsense. When Baba Mohbad went to Berekete, why didn't he say so? Did he tell Berekete that? Not
how many? He's not going to say everything. He's great. How many brains did he have?
No. They are not following their case like they really want to win the case. Okay? You don't know what happened there until you know. You don't even know that they have agreed, whether they have solved that question, that behind the scene. You don't even know. When he went to Berekete, why didn't he tell Berekete so that Berekete will send a lawyer to go and confirm again? You fight if you really need it. Everything they are telling you, there's a game that they are playing in this particular Joseph Mohbad. There's a game. A lot is not.
Let me say something. I don't think this man is playing game. I'm calling Mama Mohbad. Don't forget that Wummi is always with Mama Mohbad. You cannot call Mama Mohbad now. Wummi is even connect her phone with Mama Mohbad phone. You don't know.
What? If the man doesn't know what to say, okay? Don't forget that when Mohbad died, okay, Iya Mohbad called Baba. The first daughter of Baba Mohbad called Baba Mohbad. It's blessing. Prime Boy called Baba before he go to that room. Prime Boy said, when I heard that Mohbad died, okay, I called Baba Mohbad, told him that, this is the news I just had. To confirm that the man too has known about it. The man said, I'm in Aja. I am going there, okay, to go and confirm. Later, after some minutes, Prime Boy, some time, Prime Boy called again. Baba said, I'm still on the way. I'm going. I've not got there, okay. Then Prime Boy called again later. Baba said, I have got to the compound. Okay, let me go and see what happened. Then after that, Prime Boy called. Baba never picked up the phone again. So Prime Boy was narrating this. I have Prime Boy. I can play Prime Boy saying, do you want to...
I know. Baba may not pick his call because he saw the dead body already.
Wait. That is one. Then secondly, Blessing called Mohbad's father, telling Mohbad's father that Mohbad has died. Okay? Now, whenever Baba Mohbad is asked this, Baba is protecting Blessing. It's not saying that Blessing called him. Baba is only saying that Mama Mohbad called me that day. I got to Osaka, London, and then they told Mama to be going back. I picked the phone from the woman. I told them that we are here. They should come and pick us. Why going back? Okay? There's noise somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's outside, though. It's outside. It's far away. It's the ambulance. That's London. It's ambulance.
So now, this was what Baba Mohbad is saying. Baba said that, all of those things, that he picked up the phone from the woman. Baba even said that nobody called him. Nobody called him. In Berekete, under an oath, he said nobody called him. that he think in his head that, oh, Mohbad would have died. And instantly, he told the mother that Mohbad has died.
I heard it many times.
But now, because sometimes we want to know how he got the information, we want to establish conspiracy. And how did it go to conspiracy? So, on the Kemi Olunloyo's life, that Baba Mohbad have last, Kemi asked Baba Mohbad, they are saying that Blessing told you about this. Was it true? Baba said yes, Blessing called him. Blessing called him. But whenever you are narrating, okay, why do you always focus on the mother? Two other person called you? Because the reason why we are asking this, we want to know what time Prime Boy called you, what time Blessing called you, but you only keep the time. The mother called you 4 p.m. according to her. But about keep mentioning when the mother called 4 p.m. But when did Blessing call? When did Prime Boy call? How soon you forget this tune? Or you keep focusing on the mother alone? Are you guys trying to extend your bitterness, your fight before? Baba Mohbad has fight with Wummi and the mother before Mohbad died. Okay, are they trying to extend that acrimony into this case? What is going on, or they are telling us the whole truth that they know that can help the public and the police?
But don't forget, there's a place that said that they want to have a meeting with Mama Mohbad and the lawyer, and they wanted to go the same day. He was waiting for Mama Mohbad to come and to call him for the meeting, and Mama Mohbad did not call him. So later, he has to run his first son. He even said they've been to the meeting. And then he now called the daughter, which is the first daughter, I don't know her name. And then now said, they want to share meeting now. And the man was still waiting at home. They didn't call him.
Is that why he's not narrating every story information, what happened?
But that is not this.
Anyway, let me tell something. Let me tell something. In the whole of this,
the only thing I just know that
in the whole of this, okay, Baba Mohbad has children. I think, I don't know. How many children does this man have? I think 8 or 9, or I don't know. Okay.
I don't even know about
7.
7, okay. I don't know. Okay. Now, out of all of this, how many of his children are fighting for justice with him? Blessing is not fighting.
The other one, like the stepchildren, we don't want to be among.
Wait. Blessing is not fighting for justice with him. Their wife is not fighting with him. Dayo, the man that they live together, that man that came to Bukky Jesse, okay, blew up Baba Mohbad, is not fighting for justice with him together. Okay? The people from his village who have spoken to him before, they are not behind him. Okay? This man is just like, he's just being controlled by Muyiwa and Guresi, and we don't know the interest of these people. It's whatever.
That's why I'm saying that. If it will never happen to us, it will never happen to our generation. Let the man just go and bury Mohbad, and they forget it, because there's no way they're going to get justice. All those who stood for him that they want to fight justice, they will keep on looking for his mistakes. And all those who stood with Wummi, they never see anyone mistake with Wummi. They never said anything bullying Wummi. They never come out. Why is it only Baba Mohbad people? Every time bullying, they are the one that bullying Baba Mohbad every time.
That are not seeing Wummi's mistake because they don't want justice for Mohbad.
They never ask about the blood inside the house.
But we want justice for Mohbad.
Why the blood in the house?
That's why we want to question everything.
None of them said it. Or what they are saying, no DNA, no DNA. They never even say, oh, there is blood in the house. Nobody said it. Oh, why was his neck being bare? Nobody said it. You didn't look for justice. And why is it that all those who are looking for justice, that is the one they are arresting, they are arresting. And nobody, all these people, they were putting Baba Mohbad, doing everything. Nobody did anything to them.
Did Babacha sue them? Did Babacha petition them?
How did Baba sue them? Baba is a poor man. We all know that they will never listen to Baba unless the rich man sue them. Nigerian police will never listen to Baba.
Baba have lawyers. Public have been paying for those lawyers.
That's why I said let them go and bury, because I don't believe they can. All those lawyers in Nigeria, when they give them money, we know these people are under this thing. When they give them money, it's not the Berekete. Then they say, why is Baba taking all this? Why Baba don't just leave it for Berekete? He doesn't need anybody to come to him. Berekete say we do anything. He doesn't want money from anybody. So why is he busy around the bush?
Why don't Baba leave it for Berekete? Which we are asking the same question.
That's what I'm saying. Why just leave it for Berekete? And Berekete said, even though they didn't give Berekete justice, but he has tried. We know that they have tried. Period. This is Nigerian for us. And Nigeria will never happen to us. Leave it for Berekete. Stop all these people coming around you. They can poison you. They can do anything to your family. They can send them to you. Your son wrote a petition after before he passed out, and then the person that he wrote his name is the petition is now writing a petition against you. They can do you anything, and they can send anybody around you to come and be your friend, which you don't know. It could be your enemy. They could be the one that send them to be around you.
You are very right.
That's the one.
It's great not having job. Let him go and do his job.
Right, my sister.
Pardon?
That's the one that
you are very right.
Exactly. We know that this is Nigeria. Let's forget that we have justice, we don't have justice. It's not our power. It's Nigeria. They know where they're going to do it. But he has tried. He has shouted. He has come out.
Yes.
Leave the rest for God. Leave the judgment. Is it only his son that died? What about the one they rape in the what are they calling their bosses in Nigeria? Did they do anything? Is there justice for that girl?
Adori. See, this is wait. Adori.
That's the problem.
Wait, Adori. Bamishe got justice. Okay. The case of Bamishe is not from back home. The man who we talk about the case here, Andrew Minikoro, was a BRT driver who raped Bamishe and who killed Bamishe and then threw her body out of the BRT bus. Okay. Then after 9 days, Bamishe's body was found. Bamishe's body was found after 9 days. And that family was more active more than Bamba family. Bamba family is very soft. Okay. And they are poor. They didn't even have money for autopsy, nothing. Okay. And you know what the family did? They were all over the place boiling. Okay. And so now the government wanted to go and do autopsy to know what killed the lady. So they told the government
for how many months or how many years? They now just want to go and do. Can you imagine?
Yeah, now, listen, man, please. You live in the country. I don't know wherever you live now. Please, things are not just done like that now.
In UK, yes, it's not like that.
No, listen.
Yes, it's not like that.
Listen. We'll come to UK, please. We'll come to UK. I can jump to UK if that is what you want. I mean, when cases are in court, there's always procedural. Okay? Police must investigate. There are cases in UK pending. 10 years, 5 years, case everywhere in America pending. Let's talk about it. Of course,
I'm pending. What if they don't see anything around it?
You guys will rush, and you guys, they put it there, you will do nothing. If I make you president of Nigeria, you will do nothing, you will destroy the economy. So listen, please. Let's use brain to fix things. Not everybody is that bad. All these persons you are saying that they're bad. When you get there, you won't see them bad. There are brothers and sisters you see in those offices. So listen first. When you see what they have done, then if you're an angel, if you're a Superman, then come and do more than them. You see what they have done first. Okay, see what has been done. So now, in the case of the BRT driver, Mr. Ominikoron Andrew, immediately after autopsy was done, this man was arrested. This incident happened 26 February 2022. 2022, 26 February, this incident happened. Okay? Around 8 p.m. in the evening. So now, that man, 9 days later, when the body was discovered, that man was arrested. And that man is in the police custody since that time, and that's 2.5 years. Okay? Now, that man has been charged for murder, for killing Bamishe. The man has been charged for raping Bamishe. Raping in Lagos State is life imprisonment. Murder is death by hanging. Is mute. Okay? When you are being charged of murder and prosecutor can prove it, okay, the punishment is death by hanging. Raping in Lagos State, the punishment is life imprisonment. So that man has previously raped another lady called Nenna before. Okay? That lady came to complain. So now they take that complaint too. So 2 counts of rape, 1 count of conspiracy, another count of murder. I'm following the case. They still went to court last month. Okay? Last month, June, they went to court. The next hearing is October 17. The case of that man is already in court. Police have done the necessary thing, gather all their evidences. Autopsy has been done. It has shown that the lady was raped, the lady was killed. And it was a conspiracy. They have arrested the man. The man is in prison. Police is in prison. From prison, is going to court. That's always the procedural. Michael Jackson was killed by Dr. Murray 2009, and they see the man who killed him. The man was the only one there, the doctor. When did the American prosecute the case? 2 years later, 2011. They sentenced Oki Michael Jackson to 2 years imprisonment. The man came back out 2013 in America. In Nigeria, that would have a more harsh punishment in Nigeria. Okay? If you study case, we understand that things are somehow slow. Don't forget, on the side of the authorities too, evidence is how the court function by evidence. Sometimes police don't investigate very well. We understand we have to criticize them. But on job well done, we have to learn about the job, what they have done, and give it to them. In the case of Bamishe, so far, police have done almost 60% of the job. For them to charge that guy with murder and the guy with raping and 2-count charge, even somebody who the man has committed offense before, the person came to report and they still take it in. Okay? That is a good start, unlike Mohbad case. Now, in the case of Mohbad, okay, the police, we believe that the police have not done much. Okay, we have heard preliminary report from the police. We don't know how far is the investigation with the police on this case right now. Okay, and that's what we are worried about. And we hope that the police will brief the public anytime soon about the development. And in fact, the family of Mohbad should be writing to the police, the legal team, to know about the development on the side of the police. Autopsy report is out, cause of death unascertained. All right, police supposed to be doing one or two things. The family of Mohbad, through their lawyer, don't forget, Wahab Shitu is a classic lawyer, a classic SAN, SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, is on this case. Taiwo Dumosu's daughter is on this case. All right? 2 big lawyers already monitoring what the government is doing. Now, with the father, more people are proposing to the father, we want to come and help you. Baba is rejecting them. Baba is rejecting all of them. People want to bring their money, want to bring their lawyer to come and help. You are rejecting them. On one hand, you are crying that you're a poor man, you don't have this. People, you want GoFundMe, people are contributing in it. People are asking, what are you doing with all of this money? TikTok gift, the money is there. At least 10 million naira in your account. People are stealing it, you don't care. What do you want? Berekete, you went to Berekete. Berekete said, tell me everything that happened. You say some things, you don't say some things. What do you want? This case of Mohbad is a spectacular case.
Which of the things you did not say, Papariana? Which of the things you did not say?
Mohbad case is a special case because the people involved in it, they are special people. There's a lot that they are lacking. We must just accept that. We understand that the government, there's a shortcoming on the side of the government too, but there are so many cases that poor people have won in this country.
Please, power tap,
if you want to count on that, the case of Timothy, they are poor. The Bamishe case, they are poor. The case of the Zainab, okay, they are poor. Okay, when you have a case, how do you stand for that case? It matters. But Mohbad, he doesn't like. It's not capable for them, and that is why we are suspecting that what's going on is the man under hostage. Wherever he goes, Guresi goes with him. Guresi, can you leave this man even for 1 month?
Why will he leave
never
him?
leave
He's
this man.
now.
They bond them together. Guresi must die with him until this case is over. Before Guresi.
Can I talk, Paparana?
So, because we understand the basis of things.
Please, let me talk, please.
Savage, no best,
Right.
I beg. Yes, you go talk. Sorry, Savage, no best. Paparana, thank you so much because
No,
this thing you said.
I don't like time, please.
No.
Go on, Savage. No, please. Go on, Savage, please. We have many jobs to do here. Go on, Savage.
Okay.
Yes.
My contribution here is this. I don't support the fact that some people are bullying that man. Yes. Let's assume Baba Mohbad has his own money. I don't think it will involve anybody.
You understand, my sister? God bless
So
you.
the fact that he does not have involved the public does not mean he should not have his own say. That means anybody can just bunch into him, control him, tell him this is what you were supposed to do. No. With the issue you narrate before about Chama, we did not hear from the other side.
Okay.
So
You have not heard. Me, I've heard from both sides. You have not heard from the other side.
Okay. So me, there was foul play in that movement.
Whose movement?
Yes.
Whose side?
How come Chairman travel, as he said, from London
to Abuja for holiday,
to Abuja
for Muslim holidays?
He met with Ayaminka. No man is an island.
No. He didn't meet with Ayaminka. He wanted to be coming and remember that, Ayaminka is also in Abuja that protested. Okay? And also some people are visiting Baba Mohbad. So my mother and family went to visit Baba Mohbad that same time too. And then he to feel like, I'm in Abuja, let me meet this man too. And when he called the man, he said, okay, this lady who protests is also here. Do you mind if I call her and then we come together? I mean, let everybody come see you together.
It doesn't mean to me, so my own view. I feel there was foul play there.
How?
That is the angle, because if you want to visit Baba Mohbad, you go there on your own, not you going with Ayaminka. If Ayaminka wants to go to see Baba Mohbad,
is Ayaminka a threat to Baba Mohbad?
It's not a threat. Listen, Ayaminka came out and said that he does not have interest on this justice for Mohbad anymore. So I see no reason why he should be brought to the picture.
Wait. Do you know why she said so?
I don't know.
Okay, well, let me tell you.
I don't know, because I'm a lady. Once I say something, I will stand by it.
Wait. Let's not add feelings. Know why she says so, then see whether it merits it. Okay, now see what happened. Aminka Ade lives in Abuja. There are so many politicians in Abuja. And because Aminka Ade is so passionate about justice for Mohbad, and Aminka Ade protect. In fact, I block her on this my channel because of the way she protect Gurexi, Baba Mohbad. Because when I'm trying to condemn those ones saying they are not doing the right thing, she will telling me, leave this man alone, leave Gurexi, leave Muyiwa. Always, that's why I blocked her. But now I've unblocked her. Okay, because I think she doesn't know anything at that time. She just protect people that she doesn't know nothing about. So now, Aminka Ade was so passionate. Why is the result of Mohbad saying cause of death uncertain? Why is everything just so slow like this? Let's protest. We must protest. So Aminka Ade led a protest in Abuja, in the capital of Nigeria. The protest was successful. Everybody was happy about the protest. Now, before the protest, don't forget that Gurexi has asked for her real name and her address before. If you see Gurexi, ask Gurexi, did you ask for her real name and her address before? She has given all her information to Gurexi before. So now, after the protest, okay, it's like even Wummi came out to speak after the protest. Wummi was angry why the protest was on. So now, everybody was worried, like, this lady has caused problem. Then immediately Muyiwa went to send one message to Aminka Ade. Muyiwa agreed that Muyiwa sent that message. The message was not good to Aminka. The message did not show appreciation. The message only said that Aminka, stay away from justice for Mohbad. Baba Mohbad can handle everything by himself. Who sent you? Okay, but Muyiwa deleted that message. How do you know Muyiwa was wrong? Why did you delete the message? Why didn't you leave it there for everybody to come and see? Muyiwa deleted the message, and that lady was pissed off. I implore Muyiwa, why did you delete the message? Do you know when you delete message, when it doesn't go well, you delete it. Then don't get angry when somebody to get mad. Then the lady showed the message to somebody else who was there. That's Perkins. The person saw the message, like, what is this nonsense? We come to protest for your family who lost his son. You are there hiding in America. You don't come here. We were here protesting, and you are saying this thunder fire you. And then this lady began to see the other side of things. It's like this guy doesn't want justice, and they are playing with people. And then she came out with all the, with the pains that she has gone through, the stress, and she's a mother of a very young baby. I think 1 year or so, 1.5 years baby. Okay, so she was so angry, and she come out. She said, these people doesn't want justice. They are playing with us, and I am out. I'm not going to do this. Every person will get worried about things like this. Okay? And so in midst of this, she was begged, don't get mad, this and that. Then a little bit, she calmed down a little bit. And when Chairman went to Abuja, this was part of trying to console her. That Baba Mohbad doesn't know about these things. Okay, don't be mad at Baba Mohbad. The brother who is in America may misbehave. Come, let's go and see Baba Mohbad. This lady was saying, I don't want to go. I don't want. But so it will not be like this person will be hitting Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad didn't hit on you. Okay, at least come and see the man. The man will appreciate you. The man, this chairman was even still preaching, trying to mediate, trying to make peace that day throughout. That's what chairman take Aminka did. And when Aminka got there, Baba Mohbad prayed and blessed her, and everything was resolved. But now, the person who was there, Grace, wasn't happy. Was saying that, why will chairman be coming? And chairman will not message him. But chairman was coming to see Baba Mohbad. And this chairman has sent money to Gurexi. At least there's an account. There is account statement of chairman sending money to Gurexi, just helping Gurexi. And so many people too, just because Gurexi is Baba Mohbad. What does he want? He's a gate to Baba Mohbad. He always want people to contact him. Because maybe he will charge you that, okay, if you want to speak to him, you have to... So there's always this place whereby Gurexi too he has to get me look nice. You know, as somebody that is he left his family, he left his job, and he come, at least he has to receive something too. Understand? So this was what happened. This man was trying to resolve things, but they took it out of hand because they refused to understand, because they have evil mind. They who have good mind, what have they done? Now look at what happened again. Our lawyer, okay, the first lawyer that we have, went to the radio and be saying Mohbad was not stabbed. Mohbad doesn't have any mark on his body. Why are people saying that Mohbad was stabbed? And then one lady called Crunchy Queen, okay, came out. What is this? Why would our lawyer be speaking this way? This and that. Then the lawyer got angry that why will anybody on TikTok criticize him, even if he's poor, he will sue this woman and then petition Crunchy Queen that you must go to all those platforms and withdraw those words and apologize. Otherwise, I will deal with you. And then Crunchy Queen had to come here and went everywhere and apologize. Now, Baba Mohbad lawyer, now so many people are abusing Baba Mohbad. Lawyer, you cannot do anything and you are being paid. You are being paid all the time. You ask for money, you are being paid. What are you doing? That lawyer was not enough. We get another lawyer again, Wahab Shitu, look at how you are there. They are abusing your clients right and left everywhere. Do something. Wahab Shitu is doing nothing. Now, with the public fans of Baba Mohbad that love Baba Mohbad, they get mad. Why are people just attacking this man? Okay. They went to get lawyer. Fans went to get lawyer. Okay. To write a petition against Wummi and those attacking Baba Mohbad, that business of Baba Mohbad. Okay. They take it to Baba Mohbad sign so that, because the court want to know whether you agree that people are abusing you. Baba Mohbad just sign that yes, people are abusing you. Yes, you want the court to arrest those people, to pass order that the police arrest those people. Just sign. About if Baba don't want, Baba say no. He's a man of God. Then tell me, if you're a man of God, no wonder when Mohbad was buried, he said God give a God ticket. Then, if anybody think about this, does he look like who wants justice? Or is just a man of God? He doesn't want to do anything. This has nothing to do with whether he's poor. His fans are not poor. His fans want to do, they want to help with their money. He said, no, he's stopping them. He's rejecting their lawyers. In fact, at some point, his son, big lawyer with rank, they were proposed to come and work with one bad lawyer. Baba Mohbad said they should go and meet Muyiwa. Muyiwa said the money used to get that lawyer. They should give them the money that they can get another lawyer. That is the money that they want. They should keep lawyer aside. But the lawyers you have, they are not doing nothing. The public is worried. Can you now understand? Savage.
Yes, the problem, for Mohbad, for Baba Mohbad.
I want to say the truth here.
For Baba Mohbad.
What is the real problem with Baba is the real problem here. If you who is here, Savage Mom, I can give you an assignment. Go and speak to Baba Mohbad. I will say they should send you the number. You will cry. You will kneel down. Go and speak to Baba Mohbad next week. Tell him you want to help. That you have the money, you have everything you want to help, and the public will support you. But they will tell you, go and meet Gurexi, go and meet me. But when you go to meet those ones will say, bring the money, don't worry, we'll do it. Just bring the money and go away. Simple. Now tell me what you want. You know
the reason why we should not blame that man much. At first, I want us to go back to when what did they call it? When Africa television man came in. That man made mistake. I believe Baba Mohbad don't want to make another mistake again. So we should not blame him over that. And number two, for him to tell police, I don't want to arrest anybody.
Can you tell me the mistake that man made? Because the man didn't make a mistake. Tell me his mistake, please.
Someone, Mohbad is still in the mortuary. Why is Africa Television man bringing 70-30? You should know.
Wait.
People that want to jump into this case, they are just going there for their own benefit, for their own self-interest.
No, wait. There was nothing like 70-30. There was never anywhere you will see 70-30. That is Wummi fans that did that, and that worked for them. Wummi fans were so angry that African Television wanted DNA to be done. If you remember, African Television did a video saying that women should do DNA. Do you remember?
I remember.
Do you know that?
And I acknowledge. I acknowledge.
Wait, one. Do you know that women fans, they hate African Television so much? Do you know so?
I know anybody that is genuine for justice, they will hate the person. I know about that.
If women fans can hate African television so much, why are you two hating on him? Where should
I'm not hating on him. I can't because I watched the live video between him and that man at Ibadan. What is his name?
Hamzat.
The man I want to.
That's Hamzat.
You said what?
Hamzat.
Oriomi was asking Africa Television man, why did you want me? It's like the man received a message of threats. He should back off from the case. He invited that man. Everybody watched that live video. The man, he was asking Africa Television, how come about 70-30? That was where, it's not that I had it from Wummi's team. I watched that live video.
What did he say?
So that was the reason why I said, who need Papa? Said, I don't want anybody.
Wait. I watched that live. He said there was nothing like that. He said
what about the lawyer that was coming saying Baba has signed already? That's nothing. Baba cannot be signature. So we should not blame him.
Wait. When you want an organization to, on behalf of you, do anything in the court, you have to sign that you give them the permission. Like Baba went to sign to Berekete. Baba would not just be doing anything Baba don't sign. Baba must sign that from this day, he invite Berekete to begin to act on behalf of him. Then Berekete will not need to call Baba Mohbad anytime Berekete want to do something because he has got permission from Baba Mohbad. African TV needed permission from Baba Mohbad to come in and then work with other people and make things work. That was his motive. People misunderstood. People always misunderstood.
No, but
anybody.
I want
to ask a question. Okay. Now, people who killed Jesus Christ, who were shouting, "Kill Jesus Christ! Crucify him! Crucify him!" Were they right? They were much in number. After they killed him, then they were now regretting. They were regretting. That is always good people. The reason why you don't have good president in most countries is because the bad ones will destroy the good ones. They will spoil it. And if you have to listen to yourself, you will almost be deceived. What you should do is you ask questions that, okay, if there was no 70-30, then what was existing? And then I cannot explain to you. Okay? What happened is that lawyers were supposed to be in the foundations. 1 lawyer, 2 lawyers, 3 lawyers. Okay? Now, from whatever support that the public give. Right now we have GoFundMe, right? GoFundMe, right?
Yes.
African TV2 was going to do GoFundMe. It was supposed to do GoFundMe to get money. So from whatever money that comes in, okay, it is through that money that he will pay lawyer. It is through that money that they will pay doctors and pathologists. And if Baba Mohbad needs some support, needs some money to hold body, it is through that money that they will still give to Baba Mohbad. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it was a settings to come and help, to be managed by some people who can do it, who can represent the public and get the job done. But people kick them out. People say they don't want them, that it is too early, this and that. Now, people don't even know where they are. Now they're in the hand of grace and where you are. They don't even know what. Now, the people, someone who has so many things to do, want to build museum, want to do everything. Now, Any of those beautiful things are not done. Mohbad is going to 1 year right now. September, next 2 months, it will be 1 year that Mohbad died. How can we remember Mohbad? Nothing is in plan. Cause of death unascertained. Doctor, pathologist, not done. Fight, bars, both here and there. Legal team, changing. This one going, this one coming. You understand?
The reason why things are like that is because many people are coming at, they want, let's look as if it's my platform that made Baba to have this justice. That is anything they are doing that involve the public. Anybody, they will come out and say, I want it to look as if it's through me. This, no. We should not blame Baba because they said twice victim, one shy. Baba made that mistake.
Baba was not a mistake. Stop calling African television a mistake. Please tell me how it was a mistake, please.
No, the mistake. When the lawyer, did you not watch the video of that African television man? When he was saying that Baba cannot withdraw his statements. Thank God for public. Do you still want that man to make that kind of mistake?
Have it. What happened was that there was an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, okay? That's like a precursor document. So in this MOU, the agreement is that from the moment we sign to get this done, okay, at any time you don't like whatever we are doing, at least signify the other party, okay? So before 90 days, at least give a span of 90 days after you don't want to be part of it again. And the other party will consider, and then it will go through due process. It was binded under the Lagos State law. It was an application, it was an MOU that was binded by the court. The court was involved in it. Okay, you don't just come out from any agreement. Maybe I don't know where you are. Maybe I don't know whether you are in Nigeria or maybe you are abroad.
I'm in Nigeria.
When you go into agreement with people, you don't just come out. But because African TV was a gentleman, people stone in, said, no, Baba will not wait for 90 days. Baba will not do anything. Okay, leave. And then the man just left.
No, the problem
others were jealous. Others were jealous.
His motive towards the justice was genuine.
Tell me that, okay.
I said his motive was genuine firstly, but when Baba...
Savage mom,
I'm talking.
Savage mom, please listen. You are a mother, okay, and you are a human being. You are a human being, you are an activist. Yeah. I cannot be here seeing people feeling somehow about you and be saying bad things about you. Somebody can feel about the way you talk.
Let them say, they crucified Jesus Christ. I have nothing to... I don't have anything because what they are going to say will not put food in my table.
Let me treat you like a human being, okay? Every human being wants some sense of respect. I don't know whether you don't like respect, whether you are just like that, you don't like respect. But every reasonable human being that have sense wants self-respect. They respect themselves and they like others to respect them. You can't just be people insulting you. What we are saying is this: anytime you want to open your mouth to accuse somebody, just like others, the public accusing them, make sure you have solid evidence, what you can say, that this is what this person have done wrong. Can you tell me one thing?
What I'm saying is a very clear. I'm not insulting African television. What I'm saying was when that Wummi Razak,
one thing he has done
when that man was telling the African television.
Oh my God.
No, because that was what I saw that made me to feel, why would they impose that letter, Baba, the agreement Baba signed with them? They want to use it against him, if not for the public. So I'm just trying to clear that part of, we should not be blaming Baba that much. It should allow people again. Let's see now, because it's something did not happen to you.
I should have even allowed African TV for us to see what would have happened. We should have even allowed African TV. The mistake he made is not to allow those in the beginning. African TV was there, God rejected him. Okay? And Oriomi Amzat came to, we don't know what went wrong. Baba has got many opportunities, he has lost all of them. Okay? He has lost many opportunities. Even Berekete right now, why is Baba not giving everything to Berekete? If Baba was against African TV, okay, now is Berekete not a good person? Why are you not giving everything to Berekete again? Can Berekete handle everything? Let me ask you that question. Can you answer me? Is anything too big for Berekete to handle?
Yes, of course.
So yes. Why is Baba not leaving everything for Berekete? So it is his fault.
What did you think Baba is not living for Berekete?
Example, now, to get the DNA done, okay, to get the DNA done, Baba should say, Berekete, please bring in your own lawyers to come and fight for the DNA. Me, I'm just a poor man. I don't know anybody. I don't have connection. Help me do this. But Baba is going to create GoFundMe. Okay? And Berekete said, I'm a billionaire.
Wait now.
Berekete said, I am a billionaire. I have the lawyer Berekete called. Where's the lawyer today? Where is the lawyer? Have you heard from the lawyer? The lawyer Berekete called Sanokutek. Have you heard from the lawyer? Why are we using our own money to bring in lawyer when Berekete is in the case?
Berekete don't have lawyers in the corona inquest.
Just wait now. So Savage Mom, there are so many things you guys are not aware of. And that's why in other platforms, they don't take time to explain these things. They are just carried away by feelings, okay? They overfeel. Maybe they knock a lot that night. They just come out and confuse the public. And you guys, you follow them. And you guys begin to kill the case for the whole public. Certain people dragging them unnecessarily. Dragging Chairman, Imagine, dragging African TV. And all of these persons. Lady Harris is still there. They are still dragging her. May God help her.
I'm not here to drag anybody. I'm just saying it to my own side of view.
Savage Mom.
I'm not here to drag anybody. I'm not among those people that come online to drag.
Can I say something, please? Do you know why Berekete? Normally, if Berekete is fully in this justice or in this case, he should have been doing this case without Baba going to his studio. But anytime Baba leave Berekete's studio, the case will be finished.
I will not let you let them ban my account. Your child is coming in with their voice, and that's going to cause problem on my account. Please, sorry. I want you to speak, but your children are there. Sometimes that's a sacrifice. You guys, you have to stay away from your family just to speak for about mobile case. I understand, but it's okay. Fix that.
You're right. You are right, Papa Yano.
My account is at risk. I can't take that.
My sister, you said that once Baba left the studio, that the case will be. I don't think it's like that.
No, it's
we
not
all
like
know
that.
that is used to operate.
Sazo is wrong about that. No, it's not.
Okay.
That is how he operates.
Because
listen now.
Wait, let me say something now. Sazo, you've been talking all. Let me say something, please.
Now, let me just ask the question. The first time Baba went there, after he left, what happened next?
We'll leave that one now. That's not what we're talking about. A few days ago, Berekete, hold on. No, wait, please. Sometimes you could just change the whole narrative. Anyhow.
People, hold on.
If
you don't tell me you people.
Okay,
Berekete said because Baba is going to come back. Baba is going to go back to Berekete.
Hold on now, Sazo.
Mercy is right.
Hold on. Berekete himself said about a few days ago, he said, it's not that Baba Mohbad is there and everything he's saying is true, they have to believe him. He said if they find out that anything Baba Mohbad is saying, there are some lies, and they send Baba Mohbad away, they will still continue with Mohbad case to know who by Mohbad. That this justice is not for Baba Mohbad, it's for Mohbad. This man has repeated this word more than how many times? So how can you say if Baba is not there? They are not. What are you saying now? Come on.
That is what I'm saying.
That was not even what I was wanted to say.
The first time Baba went there, Berekete even said he's going to give the petition to the police.
Let's be talking about
Okay, then let's
we are present time. No, we are going forward.
Okay, now the present time. Let's wait and see again. You will see that at least.
It's a common process now. Okay,
hopefully, because that's what I want. Even before I said, why Berekete is not even dedicating maybe a day for Mohbad's case every week.
No,
I said it before.
That is not how that man operates.
You want to leave that story, I beg.
I just ask questions. I say,
Sometimes we they talk because yes, Mohbad case is in the table of Berekete right now, but sometimes we forget that Berekete has had this thing going for years. Okay, Mohbad case is the one on his table now. He didn't start this journey he is today. If I cannot count, let me say, let me just put it like over 25 years. Okay, so it's not Mohbad's case that is on his table now. He don't taste that. And there's a procedure. Let me finish. There is a procedure. Things like this go. You can't just come today because you expect that your own case is high profile. He even did very well, because I will tell you that Berekete, the way they do their things, people come there even for 1 year. Their case has not been attended to. And sometimes when they finally attend to their case, and they will tell you that they've been coming for over a year. But because this case is a high-profile case, and he has made a statement in September, okay, and that was why he treated this case the way he has been treating it like this. Normally, people go to Berekete for 1 year. They never even enter studio, okay? So let's not judge things that we don't know. But when I wanted to say thanks, Paparana, I was not trying to thank Paparana because Paparana doesn't like praises, which I understand. But I was trying to say this is the second time or the third person who has been saying that Bamishe has not got justice. And he has re-explained it again several times. And this very Bamishe case, I didn't even know much about it until last week, okay? And I've got to learn more on this platform about this Bamishe case. And if someone is a suspect, and the suspect is in the prison for more than 1 year, let me even say even for more than 6-10 months when Mohbad don't go, and you go see the concept the person never get justice. I think people are not getting it right, because many of us didn't follow the case. I think we just revisited the case again last week, like me, which I will put myself in that part. That I still revisited the case last week when the sister came, talk on Madam Aries and came to Paparano's platform. I think 2 days she was all repeating everything for people to really know what was happening. So we shouldn't say he didn't get justice, and because of that, we should be using Mohbad's case as that very case. These people got justice. There's even a sitting. I think there's a court in October. So they are getting the justice. But in Mohbad's case, no one has been arrested. No one has been put in there. No one has confessed. No one has nothing as we speak till now. So it's not the same case. But these people got justice. But what about Mohbad case? So if there are some points that is not what we expect for it to be happening, even if it's about Berekete, about anybody, we all have the right to our own opinion. We can always pump it out and throw it out, and we can all analyze it and find one or two a solution. Because I don't want to be saying we don't do for 10 months and we'll constantly begin to give up, No, please. And this is what they want it to happen. They want us to give up. And when we give up, we're not going to get that justice. Me and you, we all know that it's been 10 months. So why we won't begin a lot of positive things will keep happening. Through the positive, we'll get, and a lot of negative things will keep happening. But through the negative narrative, we will still find positive thing out of it. So we shouldn't give up. So for Baba Mohbad and Bamishe case is two different cases. And these people have got injustice, but Mohbad needs justice. So that was what I wanted to correct. When I say Parano I'm thanking him for him should once in a while revisit this case and explain to people, because 3 people have asked him the same question today, that Bamishe did not get justice, so Mohbad is not getting justice. But they didn't know about the case to know that they actually got justice. But Mohbad, we don't even know where about the justice. So thank you so much, everyone.
Savage Mom. You know what? If we want to be fair, we have to be saying the truth. If they want to say that because this person have hurt Baba Mohbad, so he or she should not go closer to Baba Mohbad. It means even Buki Jesse, Buki whatever her name is, should not go closer to Baba Mohbad, because she have said so many nasty things about Baba Mohbad before. All of them. In this justice for Mohbad, all of us have said things about Baba Mohbad, but they should not take that to chase people away from Baba, because if they want to chase chairman or castigate chairman, but they forgot that when they wanted the GoFundMe to boom, chairman was there for them. Chairman was there trying to tell people that they should be assured that he's in the GoFundMe and he will make sure everything goes the way we wanted. And people donated because of chairman influence. So that those times, Chairman was not a snitch. Chairman was not suspicious because that was money issue. It is just because Chairman want to go and talk to Baba Mohbad now. The time Yinka gave her life in the front to protest, everybody was praising her. Everybody was But now Yinka is the devil. Why? And they even allow Bukky Jesse to post her husband. What insult? What an insult! How can you go to the extent to humiliate someone like that? Someone that has been a good friend.
I'm not in support of that. I'm not in support of Bukky Jesse posting her husband. I'm not in support. Let me tell you, the area you are diverting this issue to is not where I'm going to.
Yes, but it's all the problem now. These are all the problems. What I'm trying to
bring out here, my sister, is
these are the problems that I'm bringing the dragging. Because if you go to platform, you see people dragging Baba Mohbad. These are the problems. That's what I'm saying now.
We all appreciate Yinka when Yinka take that move, that bold step. Me that is speaking to you here, I said that thing is going to remain in decades of years. I appreciate that woman for that bold step he took. For the fact that you know that you are still coming back for to speak over this justice issue. He did not even supposed to say, maybe he was angry then. If Bukky Jesse should post her husband, she gave room to that because she declared to everybody that I don't have interest on this justice for Mohbad. I want to back off. She could have just back off.
No. I can come today and say, I'm fed up. My mental health has been tempered. This justice, which we know that this justice has actually tempered with a lot of us, our mental health. And I can decide I want to take a break. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm fed up. I'm not into justice anymore. And I'm going. I'm leaving the justice. And the next day, something will pop up, will pop out online and we're like, oh, come on. I'm not going to sit here and I'm still going to come out. And you come out. Justice, no one has any right to say, I make you not do or make you do. It's free for anybody to come in and go out. I can decide to say today I'm done and I can decide to come back tomorrow. So if Yinka came out and said, she's done with the reason why let me finish, sorry.
Okay.
The reason why, what I'm feeling that she came out, the pressure was too much. Somebody don't enter inside police custody for 4 or 3 days. You know what that means? Leave your family for 3-4 days. She will come out, she will think now. She will take for bed, she will think of, she will think around, she will like, what did they do? And let the grass boats constantly happen. What did she go talk? Oh, come on, guys, you know what? Me, I'm leaving the justice. I have nothing to do with justice again. And they break again. Something enter her, you're like, I know if you leave this mobile justice, so this one I do and die. And it come out back. And everybody they use it because she came and said she was leaving it. It's like she doesn't have the right to come back to it anymore. I don't think that's right now. We'll check out now. I can leave and I can come back. You know.
And the reason why they feel a motive of coming back is because.
Sorry, ma. I don't know why this is a problem. But I can't bring out something for you guys. You guys are not saying it. What Guresi is doing to Papa Mohbad? You guys are not saying that. You guys are putting blame.
Thank you.
On
Exactly.
Why you guys don't want to talk about it? If you were you guys, you are talking now. If we are arrested for how many days?
4 days. The way Nigeria be.
Will you accept that? No, after you come back, they will not even pay you. They won't even give you any money. They will ask your husband to pay 2 million. 2 million. This is not fair. 2 million to pay for lawyer. For common justice fight.
The man even don't pay them back the 200,000. How many times have they said that?
Why did
Yinka send me the receipt of the transaction the husband has paid back to them, the 200,000 naira you were talking about. The man has sent back the money to them. She sent me the receipt, the transaction.
Mercy and everyone.
Sorry.
To me and my own opinion is that these guys are pain. They are in serious pain that they are exposed. they are very exposed. No, they don't believe they can be exposed in this manner. They don't believe they can be exposed. Because if this thing is not exposed, how would we know that, okay, tomorrow Baba is going to take an oath for a secret DNA? Why? For what reason? Now they are in pain that, this their plan could not work. Because that is what I only understand. That is what I see that is paining them. Their plan could not work.
God bless you. God bless you.
They are in pain. They are in pain that this their plan could not work. And if we remember, the same thing happened when Pekis even exposed them. When they sent message to Ayaminka, Peki was the one that exposed them. Can you imagine these people we are fighting for? They were also exposed. This is the second time we are seeing this red light of these people, that these people have an agenda. They have a separate plan. They have something tangible in Mohbad case, which they are gaining, that they don't want the public. They are just there in the public to manipulate the public and to lie to the public and to make sure that Baba Mohbad succumb and submit to everything they want.
Exactly. And it's Aminka and Chairman that scattered that plan they had, because if not for this gathering they met on that Friday, won't have known that plan that was on this oath. And as you can see, yesterday, today, there was supposed to be the court. At the end of the day, nothing, no DNA, nothing. You can see everything that happened and nothing.
This morning,
because that plan has been destroyed already.
This morning.
Sorry, ma. Do you know what happened?
You don't start to they call me Messi family again.
Do you know that days ago we were on Immunization Queen's platform? We were talking and Flora came. No. Because she didn't know that we have already knew about the agreement they wanted to go and do in the court. Flora came and said, hey, you people are here just talking DNA. Tomorrow is the DNA hearing. Why can't you wait? Wait, Mabiti. Why can't you wait tomorrow? Because there is an agreement that they want to go and do in the court tomorrow. That one is secret. Then I said, there's no secret. I said, we know. People were saying, Flora, can't you tell us the secret? And then I tell them, I said, I know. They say, what is the secret? I said, the secret is that Baba should go and sign to an agreement that the DNA, after the DNA, the results should not be posted on social media or on the media. Then everybody said, why? What is that? Everybody was maybe that's why Wummi did not go, because they have casted their plan. They have casted their plan.
Now, the secret has been opened. It's already been opened. So
this morning, I was listening to Dawa class. Dawa class was reading one of their, I think it's one of the petition that Baba wrote about the DNA since November. And it was like saying, can you see now? We are not the one shouting. We are not the one that we need DNA. Baba is not coming up. You see, we are the one now. He read everything. I said, come on, this man, you are reading from November. This is a petition from November. We are not the one. We want justice now. We want to do DNA. Baba is not in the court. I was like, Baba is not in the court. So you people want DNA. Do we even have to force you at the first place? As a wife, as a good woman to a husband, to that very young boy, can't you even do us a favor? Do the family a favor. Do yourself a favor. With this dragging for a good 9 months, no matter what it is, you should be able to say, okay, I'm ready to do DNA without even Baba Mohbad forcing you or without Baba Mohbad being there. Why are you people taking it so personal to the extent that this bad behavior of underground and bad planning that they have, that this man has to go to Lagos to take an oath? And Brekete was saying that, I think yesterday I was listening to Brekete, he was saying, Baba is not in the studio today, so he has to rush to Lagos and allow him to go because it's very important. Now you want to make that man to take an oath. In what basis? That clearly shows that, because before Guresi can even stated that, it means that there is fat in it. There is 100% fat in it. To say, okay, let's agree that whenever we finish this DNA, either this child belong to Baba Mohbad, belong to Mohbad or not. You should not say anything. What a hell of intimidation is that? What a hell of intimidation. It's so painful that Baba Mohbad has allowed himself to be used. Because to me, he has been used already. And for him to come out from it, it takes only the grace of God. It takes only the grace of God. Now, King White, the King White has been the major problem. People have been complaining about King White and Guresi. And Guresi has categorically said, I don't know anything about King White. I know him, but we are not that close. He's doing his own justice, I'm doing my own. I'm here, I'm just working for justice. I don't need money. I'm not being paid. But this is Shaman sending you 25,000. And how many people can we count that have sent Guresi thousands of naira, hundreds of dollars, that Guresi take this? Because you are in this case and you are in this justice for Mohbad for one reason. Because what we heard in the initial was that Africa TV was the one that took Guresi to Baba Mohbad. Now you have been there. People have been calling you out. People has been saying a lot of things about this Guresi. What exactly? He should get tired and leave this man alone. Now they have planned to give him an oath. Plan to give him an oath to the extent that they don't want him to even come outside to say anything at all. Anything at all. Means that the man is going to lose Mohbad, is going to lose the property, is going to lose everything. Or I'm saying, are they going to also agree that, okay, after taking this oath, Baba Mohbad, either this child belongs to you or not, let us have this YouTube channel. This is all Mohbad's stream. This is all what he gained from music on YouTube. Maybe they are going to give him as a reward. We don't know, because there must be a reward for him. There must be a reward for him. He cannot just agree to that and oath like that. To me, there must be a reward for him. Now he's rejected.
Let me observe a little. Do you think that agreement will have worked? Because it sounds funny. We all know that that is not Mohbad's son. The whole body language of Wummi and everyone around him, it has shown that that is not Mohbad's son. Do you think if it turned out to be is not Mohbad's son, the public will not still question the paternity furthermore? Let's say they've done it secretly.
Okay,
I'm coming. And Baba said that I want to believe that is one of the motives why they pie my son. Now, eventually, they now know it has not been established with Baba know that is not Mohbad's son. Do you think Baba will not further the investigation? So they will be, I don't really understand the whole they want to go and swear or whatever they are to do. It doesn't make sense. And we employ anyone on this medium who has the opportunity to speak to BJ to drop both Anika and Chairman on this matter. We're supposed to condemn what BJ is doing right now to justice. The little effort these people have put in place, you didn't hear from them. I don't think she heard from them before posting what she's doing right now. We all need to put this voice together and speak against what BJ just did in these 2 days. It is 100% wrong.
You see, to me, when you say you don't see a very tangible reason of taking an oath, and in a traditional way, there's a lot of meaning. An oath has an effect on whosoever that take an oath. Even though in the Bible, there is an oath. Whosoever that took a fruit from the altar, when you go through the Matthew from Matthew chapter 23, 16 down, you will read what is an oath and how it can affect. If it can affect by taking covenant on the altar, it can also affect traditionally. If Baba Mohbad take an oath, it's going to affect him. And he is not going to say anything. The only thing he will come out to tell you and the public is, please and please, I know at this point in time, I'm not able to fight this battle again. The people in this battle are bigger than me. I don't know what to do. Please, the public, I'm sorry. I want you guys to pardon me. Please let me bury Mohbad. For now, after burying Mohbad.
Are you now saying that, make it make sense to me, how is going to put that DNA matter to the public back? Will he say withdraw from doing DNA or what?
No, already what the statement they make from that DNA issue is that it's going to take an oath that if this DNA is done, either this child belongs to Mohbad or not, he's going to accept it.
Or as what?
He's going to accept the DNA and keep it secret.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if he now, so how will he now address the public? I want to see how it's going to look like. How it's going to address the public.
It's very easy to address the public.
Okay,
He is the father of Mohbad.
Mm-hmm.
He is the father of Mohbad. If these people that said, come and take an oath, I can tell you categorically that they can go beyond what you didn't expect, to write and to tell him what to do, and to let him understand that, okay, look, this is what you have to do. And to me, in my own opinion, what I think he will do if he agree on that secret DNA, after doing it, and that child is not Mohbad. First, Mohbad music is on Spotify, Audio Map, or the Play Apple Store. And from the day Mohbad died, they will bring to him, okay, this is the amount this music has generated. On YouTube, this is the amount Mohbad music has generated. Now, from henceforth, you can take this music either.
Sorry, you have not answered the question. It's just like this, eh? Baba will still face media after the DNA, isn't it?
Whatsoever they see.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, coming, bro. Just calm down. Let's reason together. He will definitely face the media, either on TikTok or any media. They will still throw this question at him. Baba, it's like you relax on the issue of DNA. What is going on? What will be his response? That is what I'm saying. Already he has known that it's not his son. Will he now skip it to himself, not say anything about it? I don't know. Make it make sense to me.
He's not going to
come out because it has been blown out of proportion. It has been blown beyond us. They can't keep the secrets. It's impossible right now. As if Mohbad is alive, they could do that. But as when this guy is late, is a public matter. And this matter has been dragged for long all over the world, not just only Nigeria. So how would Baba now keep it? Because what they are thinking, they're even thinking, I don't know. I don't think they are thinking right to say, okay, I want to bring him, he shouldn't make it public. How will he do that? It sounds ridiculous.
To me, it's ridiculous, right? But the most appreciative part of this conversation and discussion.
Bro, you are talking about the property, the money. I'm not going there. I'm talking about the storyline. Baba, we will ask him tomorrow. Media will still ask him.
Okay.
He won't be able to leave because that will be the biggest problem of his life.
Yeah,
I can tell you.
Delay. The only simple or the truth will have been the right way they should have do it is that the public should know about the agreement. Whether Baba is going to do it, agree to it or not, we should know that yes, Baba have agreed already that the DNA is not coming to the public, or he should not. But they will never be able to agree on it secretly, and you think people will not ask that questions to Baba? It's not possible. So it will maybe They agreed, but the public knew about it. And tomorrow, maybe we will not blame Baba. We will say, okay, it was because of the court agreed to it. And Baba have no choice. You understand?
You see, I understand you. You see where this case is getting to. It's not going to be a court case anymore. It's going to be an agreement which two parties will agree on. And you know that whatever we on this platform now, whatever we agree on, and we say yes is yes. Now, if he said, what will Baba come aside to say? When Tinubu win the election, he came aside to say something, and the court defend him. We didn't do anything. If Baba today come aside to say, this is my son, even though the boy did not belong to him, as the oath they have taken, and the agreement they have, this is my son, and they will surely compensate him. That is the only thing. If the media now came and said, oh, Baba, initially you were asking for DNA. You were asking for DNA, but now it seems like you are not saying anything about the DNA again. No, it's not that I didn't say anything. We have done the DNA. This is a family issue. We have done the DNA. And I can see that Liam is my grandson. In this DNA, you don't need, but if you can't tell him to come and give it to you or post it online, because this is already, they have already
so
said.
what you're saying that he will be lying.
That's what you want Baba to do. Just say, I want Baba to lie to the public. That's all.
You said what?
That is not, it cannot be possible. That is not possible.
Baba will be lying.
The answer does not go well. Your explanation does not go well. It's not possible for
You know why everybody is saying it's not possible? You know why you guys are saying it's not possible? It's because the secret is leaked already. Is because the secret is leaked already. Automatically, before now, everyone on this platform, everyone here on the comment section, know that there are a lot of secrets about that boy. Know that there is something that they don't want to tell us. And you cannot tell us that Wummi, the wife of Mohbad, is the only one fighting this case. Somebody, somewhere, powerful somebody is somewhere that has an influence on this case, and that has an influence on Baba Mohbad.
They light. Even if the secret has not been leaked, there is no way Baba is going to say anything without not choosing one part, either to say the truth about the DNA or lie. That's the only way. There is no way, because even if he come and say now, the child, without even us knowing the plan, but it should have been two-way. Either the DNA is positive, like the child is Mohbad's, or negative. So which one he will be bringing to the public? The one he wants us to hear, maybe to say the child is Mohbad's child. And if really it's Mohbad's child, fine. But if it is the opposite way, how is he going to say it? And if he don't want to say the truth, only either keep quiet or lie. So then, no matter what the lie you are saying, it can never work. It can never work because people have the brains to think too. You see, either lie or say the truth. That's the two-way. But there's no way they can do it that people will not suspect something fishy. And even the agreement was Baba should not say anything at all. So even if it was positive, Baba should have not said anything about the DNA to the public. So the DNA, the Liam will be to the public now two-way. Some people will say it's the Mohbad's child. Some people will say not Mohbad's child. So that bully will still be on that child until he grows. So I don't know how Wummi want to help this child. I don't know how which love did she have for Liam, because you cannot say people should not know the true father of your child. The true father, no matter what, either Mohbad or not, it is the right of that child to know his biological father. To know his biological father. Tomorrow when he goes anywhere, he will be proud to say, this is my father, or these are my kinsmen, this is where I came from. But you cannot keep everything secret about his DNA, and tomorrow when he comes to the public and says something, people will say, no, it's a lie. That's not your father. This is your father. It's very, very embarrassing. So what did she want to do now to Liam? How can she say that the DNA should not come to the public? It's shameful. Okay, if now the DNA is positive, like Mohbad is the father, that also should not come to the public. Then how is she going to stop the bullying from Liam from now on till he grows up? Or she's going to keep Liam in the house forever with her? In case Liam will become politician tomorrow. Or a leader. Because if you are a leader, people dig out your background, no matter what. Because you will always have opposite people you will be fighting with. Even maybe sometimes in offices, you have opponents that maybe want the same position with you. They will dig out something to blackmail you, to put you down. So how is she going to do that for Liam for the future now? Whether Mohbad is a father or not, it is a right for Liam to know.
The issue is that these people are just deceiving themselves with this trying to force Baba Mohbad to accept Liam, whether via oath or whatever way. Because generally, because Baba Mohbad decide to accept Liam as a grandson, does not make Liam legally entitled to anything connected to Mohbad, unless the appropriate authority confirm it that Liam is Mohbad's child. Mohbad's father cannot even accept Liam as his grandson lawfully. He can accept Liam as his grandson by opinion, by thinking it in his head. It is just as if I decide to say, okay, I accept Paparano as my grandson. It is left for me and my foolishness. It is left for me deceiving myself. So the fact that Papa, the nexus there is, you can either have a child, biological child, or you adopt. Now, it is your biological child your biological child is automatically the grandson of your own father. Now, when you adopt a child, he is not automatically the grandson of your father. That's another line we need to understand and draw out. However, the fact that you adopted the child has certain rights to be able to inherit anything that has to do with you. So whatever they are doing, they are just deceiving themselves. If a person dies, there are procedures, there are laws related to how the properties of the person is being shared, or how the estate of the person is being shared amongst the appropriate persons. It is either the person dies with a will or dies intestate. That is where the person does not have a will. At that point now, it is either the high court within the jurisdiction where that person is, that the high court will step in, or they may go through the traditional laws. Now, there is no traditional law in Yoruba that says that a person can just get up and say, I accept this person as my grandson. And then automatically, the property of his own son will now be, the grandson will now be entitled to benefit from the property of that particular son of the person that they just decided to get up and say, this person is I accept him as my grandson. So they are just playing themselves. What they are trying to do, they are trying to look for areas, angles in which they can make Liam a beneficiary of the property of Mohbad. And we all know that if Liam is a beneficiary of the property of Mohbad, at his age now, he cannot do anything with those stuff. It is that same Wummi and their own persons that will benefit from it. So whatever they are doing, they are playing themselves. In the end, what the general rule by law in the end, Liam cannot benefit from the property of Mohbad except if it is established that Liam is actually Mohbad's son biologically, or there is a will that Mohbad has left behind stating it there that Liam can inherit so and so of his property. And even if in that will, if there is a will, and the will specifically mentioned that my son Liam can inherit so and so, that particular word son there is enough as a fact that must be deliberated on as a fact in issue, because it already gives the picture that Mohbad believes Liam is his son. And as it stands, we are now having contrary submissions coming in to the effect that Liam is not Mohbad's son. So that particular thing must be identified, must be resolved. Not even just Baba Mohbad. Any family member of Mohbad has the right by law to raise that issue and sit on it, and the court must attend to it, deliberate on it, and reach a verdict whether or not Liam is Mohbad's son. So all what they are doing, they are deceiving themselves. In the end, they are just deceiving themselves. Let's watch and see in the end how they are going to conclude the whole thing and make Liam a beneficiary to Mohbad's estate by force.
I don't blame them. I blame the court system, because the problem is, if the court is willing to look into the case and look into the welfare of that child, the well-being and the welfare of Liam, because in any disputes, the disputes I have seen over child all over the world, the only solution always is DNA. If people are having disputes over a child, the only solution is doing DNA for that child all over the world, because they will look to the welfare of that child.
That's the only solution.
But if the court is not trying to see into that, it means they are the problem.
They may decide to conspire within themselves now and say nobody should raise the issue, because they can also sit on the presumption of law that since they are at the time of when Mohbad was alive, he did not raise an issue that Liam was not his son. So by law, there is a presumption that by the acts of Mohbad catering for Liam and not raising an issue, it is presumed that Liam is his biological son. But as it stands now, that there is a situation on ground that we are trying to ascertain the truth to know if Liam is actually Mohbad's son. That has to be attended to. However, by law, there are certain procedures you follow. You cannot, like for example, I cannot just stand up and say, okay, I'm going to institute a case against another on behalf of another person without the person properly briefing me and instructing me to act on it. Like for example, a family matter as such, I'm not a proper party to institute an action with that regard. It is the family of Mohbad that can do that. Any person from the family of Mohbad is a proper party to raise that kind of issue, and the court will have jurisdiction to adjudicate on it and reach a decision and in the end. So they can go from behind and decide to see how they deceive themselves and they do whatever they want to do. The properties Mohbad left behind is very, very plenty, like converted to money is high, even much more than we are thinking. So they can decide to even say, okay, you take this. If we share this among ourselves, everybody can even live fine. And so let's just let the whole thing slide by. That is why what I always put as my primary reason for this justice for Mohbad is that it is justice for Mohbad. It's not justice for Mohbad's father. It's not justice for Mohbad's family. It is justice for Mohbad. And if in the course of pursuing justice of Mohbad's family, any of the family members has to go down, the person will go down without hesitation. In my own opinion, if I'm at the forefront pushing this whole procedure, no matter who the person is, from whether the family of Mohbad or however the person is close to Mohbad, the person will go down if need be for justice to be achieved in the end of the whole thing. So it is because we are giving them that feeling that they are relevant, that like it is looking as if the justice, it is them we are trying to carry, it is their interest we are trying to just protect generally. But that is not the case. It is justice for Mohbad, not just a situation of justice for the family and all of that they are thinking it is.
All right, what's going on? What is going on? See this guy, see the post picture. Some guy see the post picture. Voila. Voila, no complete like this.
You know they're under pressure now. You know they're under pressure now. How they not going to post picture to do anyhow where they want to do now? If was the appropriate the authority try to do the right thing. All these people where they mention, including the Sam Larry, including the all of them, they're supposed to be under heat.
And then which platform they post that Baba Mohbad should take oath? May I go check? I never see him.
Nobody. What happened is saying. Correct. What happened is that no be oath. People are over exaggerating it. Oath is when you take, like when you take something sick, something that is very important. Maybe you take Jojo, you take Bible, you use something to swear. But now, what they are, but again, it can be. I cannot say it can be oath. But see the discussion. The discussion was this. Okay? They said Wummi Láwyær and Baba Láwyær will sit together and agree that the DNA result will not be exposed to the public. Baba will know the truth. They will do the DNA. After they do, where's the next one?
Please, when I go that side, sorry.
They will do the DNA.
I'm with you, please. I like it.
They will do the DNA. When they do the DNA, whatever the result is, Baba will keep it private. Okay, he will not let the public know, his fans and all of you guys. So the second Baba agree to that, then Wummi will do DNA today. Okay, but the Baba Mohbad want to come and announce it in the public, shame Wummi, all those kind of things. Then they will drag and fire for court, make the case continue for court. 2 years, 3 years, no problem. They go to drag and they go. So
why that condition? Why that condition?
You know, sometimes
I said why?
Yeah, the condition is like this. It's like this, okay? Everybody, if I'm working for you, I can tell you that I will not. You can work for me, and I'll tell you I will not going to pay you your salary. Let me say there's 1 million I want to pay you, okay? And I said, because you didn't do the job well, there's one thing lacking that you didn't do. You said, no, you did everything.
Yes.
I mean, I said, okay, you know, go do that thing. Okay, at least if you don't want to do that one, then come help me carry this load, where they might carry everything of load down. If you feel down, at least I'll consider I go pay you 1 million. Or if you don't want, go court. Go police station, go court. No, drag the matter for court and no get problem. Okay? So the reason why we go to court is when they cannot resolve it, you know. If they can have understanding among them, say, Wummi said she want to do it. Baba said he need it. But we may have condition that, okay, it's going to be done, but you will know the truth. You will not make the public to know. If we can have this agreement, today we'll go and do it, and you will know the truth. So do you want this, or which one you want? If you want to tell the public, you want to expose me, then let's go to court. Go and get your lawyer, get my own. So I will be playing the games. Court is like this. Court can decide. Wummi lawyer can delay the case to 2-3 years if they want. I mean, it will be court hearing now. Lawyer will say I sick today, tomorrow I know where. Go say, tomorrow my client get this one. Tomorrow you go come, they go postpone the case next 3 months. You come next 6 months. You come again. Before you know, 1 year don't go. The case still in court now. They go.
They worry about if it now happen that the child is for Mohbad, can they announce it publicly?
You understand what I'm saying? Wummi know that Mohbad is not the father of that child. That's what we want.
See.
Yeah, now.
So why are they not beating around the bush?
Listen. Wummi have done DNA. She knows that baby is not Mohbad's baby, okay? But now, you want to go into agreement about Mohbad, I'm going to do it for you to know. Me, I already know. But if you want to know the truth, promise you will not tell the public. Only you will know the truth.
Okay, so with that, the Mohbad property, are they going to hand over it to Baba Mohbad?
They are going to negotiate.
Or whosoever that is concerned.
Listen, they are going to negotiate. They are going to negotiate.
Can you just imagine?
Yes, they may say half of those.
Baba should stand on his ground, though. He should not go for that kind of agreement.
The issue is, again, property is part of it, everything. We may want to use that child to get Mohbad. But again, you see, where Mohbad is making mistake is this, right? But Mohbad to bring everybody that wants to fight together. So you understand? All of them, however way they want to fight. After all, public is the one that, for example, now Lady Harris is there. If Lady Harris want to do anything, okay, Baba Mohbad will just support her, and Lady Harris, only public will sponsor what Lady Harris want. You understand? Lady Harris is not going to take money from Baba Mohbad. Okay, whatever African thing, it's public that will sponsor it. Okay, whatever person that wants to come back, let everybody join and do what they want. Thunder go fire your papa to be me. If they come off my platform, make a block you. So if they speak for you, don't lie to your followers. Get out. Nonsense. I'm lying in the crease. Thunder fire you. You come here. You just jump in. You know how I start.
You know where what the problem is. See these people, they already know that the public is aware that Liam is not Mohbad's child. Wummi is aware. Jesus. She knows. If not, why will you say the test should be conducted, but it should not be made public? Now, you know where the issue is? The issue is not Wummi just being embarrassed in the end, because she knows she's an embarrassment as it stands.
Exactly.
She knows the public knows. Now, what they are trying to do is this. You know what they are trying to cover? What they are trying to cover is that bad as he bad, the girl they say at all, na him bad pass.
Yes.
Now, what they are trying to cover is this: the sharing of this property and the possible real father of Liam. Now, Mohbad's dad may not know, and he's following them to play a fool along, not knowing that this thing will backfire. It is only Wummi as he stands that knows the true father of Liam. Mohbad's father does not know.
Jesus.
Now, she is not really bothered about embarrassment because she knows the public knows the truth already. However, after this DNA, and it is officially discovered that Liam is not Mohbad's son, what happens to the real father? Who is the real father? The connection of the real father with the family of Mohbad. It may even be a friend of Mohbad. It may be a business associate of Mohbad while he was alive. There is something very, very strong and severe there that they are still trying to protect. Some part has already leaked. However, they are still trying to protect the ones that are yet to be exposed, which I believe is even more stronger than the embarrassment she's going to deal with, the guilt she's going to live with her whole life that Liam is not Mohbad's son. So that is the problem on ground.
Okay.
Yes. The woman may not even really care if money comes to her, but may even be more interested in covering the identity of the real father of Liam. Because if the public gets to know, you may be surprised that the dust that exposure will raise is going to be something that nobody even anticipates.
Okay, so why is Láwyær class bringing that narrative this evening, this afternoon, saying, I saw it on Facebook, that this thing is so emotional? That man, may God forgive those people anyway.
that is
look at this video.
Let me tell you one thing. When a person knows he's guilty, the next thing is to play the card of emotional blackmail, bringing in emotions and sentiments, trying to gather emotions from the public. That is the general thing they do. In the end,
one lady was even telling him, can you show public the video? He said no. That the video, it was when they confirmed that Mohbad was dead, that Mohbad, he was naked, so he cannot show the video. Wummi was still kissing Mohbad at that moment.
Not chief.
So anybody that is laying curse, the man was not, that curse will go back to him.
That is all the
you are kissing him. With that one, bring back his life.
They're
Jesus, may God forgive some
manipulate the situation. Now, they started with allow the woman she's mourning her husband. She cannot do all these things. Now it's 9 months. They are still coming in with other things. See, there is another thing that the public needs to understand. You see this court case. Like Paparano, just the way you said that they can delay the case years upon years. That is not the actual way it works. Now, delaying a case in court has rules and regulations guiding its operation, and the court must act by those rules. There is nothing the court can do too. There are instances where the court must do something. The court cannot decide on its own. The situation where a court can act on its own discretion is where there is a loophole, a lacuna, as is called in law, that the law does not provide for a particular procedure the court must adopt. If this matter stays in court for over, for example, 1 year, 2 years, we have to understand that it happened that way because every party in that matter agree that it happens like that, including the Baba Mohbad, including who is against Baba Mohbad. They are all in agreement. That is why it can happen like that. Because when you go to the court, you have a matter in court, and a lawyer comes, says he's sick, he says he's sick. If you do that 2-3 times, there is what we call foreclosure in court. The lawyer of Baba Mohbad can apply for foreclosure. The lawyer of Baba Mohbad can address the court and inform the court that these people are playing with this case and they think we are playing. Generally, justice delayed is justice denied. If you are going to give justice to a litigant, you must make sure that justice comes on time, in time or on time. So if there is any delay, if there is any delay tactics, I'm sick, the witness did this, the witness does that, the lawyer of Baba Mohbad will address the court with respect to all those things. You cannot even just come and say a thing and then the court will just agree with it without bringing evidence. If the lawyer of Baba Mohbad is to do his work appropriately and diligently without sentiment, delay will not be available on this case at all. So if we see that there is any form of delay, it is because even the lawyer of Baba Mohbad has been visited, and then there is a compromise from that side too. Sometimes even Baba Mohbad will not know. Yeah, that is it. It happens in court when, for example, the case is very, very much glaring, and then maybe you approach the lawyer of a particular litigant to say, let's try to see how we settle this thing amicably. And the lawyer goes back, for example, the Baba Mohbad's lawyer goes to Baba Mohbad and say, okay, these people approached me and say, we should do so and so thing, we should settle amicably and do this and that. What do you think? If Baba Mohbad stands his ground that he will not succumb to that, their proposal, the next thing is for the lawyer to intentionally not diligently pursue that case for Baba Mohbad. And he may even be able to do it in a way that Baba Mohbad will not suspect that he is not properly pursuing this case for him. And the court, what the court will do is to act on the evidence before him, is to act on the presentations before it. So if Baba Mohbad, for example, the Baba Mohbad lawyer intentionally decide not to inform Baba Mohbad that we need to bring in this evidence if we must be able to establish our case against these guys. Baba Mohbad is not a lawyer. He will not know. It is the lawyer that knows the deeper part of whatever it is and what evidence is needed. And he can decide to just turn his face away from it intentionally. And the court will give judgment against Baba Mohbad. There is nothing Baba Mohbad can do. It will not be Baba Mohbad's fault. So there are so many things around. These guys cannot, there is no angle these guys can come from. Delay is not even a thing that can hold any substance in this case. Láwyẹ̀, if your lawyer is not coming to court, the other lawyer has the right to address the court and get an order from that court to foreclose that party so that the matter will proceed. So that is it. Even the compromise can come from lawyers. And the litigant, litigant means the person that has taken the matter to court. The litigant will not know until another lawyer comes in to look at the record of the proceedings before that court, get a certified true copy of the record of the proceeding, look at it and say, how is this possible that how is it possible that at this point your lawyer did not tell you to bring in so evidence? At that point, it is too late because the matter has already been decided. even if you appeal the matter, the only thing an appeal court will do is to look into the record of the proceeding to see whether the trial court actually admitted every evidence that is admissible before reaching judgment. So that's just it. There are many ways that these things can come in.
It is well. I believe we'll get justice one day.
We hope for.
I believe.
Just keep our fingers crossed and
we only
play our part. And hope that the right thing is done and justice is served.
Exactly. It is well. Nigeria, my country.
No be small thing. No be small thing. Like things are going on underground. That if you don't like put yourself at ease and consider the whole circumstance of a case, they will just play around with your intelligence, and in the end, you will not get justice. I'm telling you, so many things are happening. So many things in courts, especially in courts. Things are happening a lot.
Oh yes, what's going on? So that is it. All options are on the table. That's why I've been talking about negotiation since February this year. Baba, why don't you leave this case for a foundation? For your own health purpose. You can be targeted. If you leave it for a foundation, they never travel you out of the country. Your case will still be on. I mean,
yeah.
But there are some people, they are forcing the man. They are making it look like because it's his son that died, he must be the one that is taking the job. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. But wherever there is no guide, people like to go to where where they cannot get knowledge. I still see somebody saying that. Maybe I will bring that topic later. Let me keep that one first. I mean,
okay.
People, there are so many people don't know, and God, sometimes the kind of people that you give your ear to be talking to you, and you are taking whatever they are saying serious. You are taking them, with seriousness.
Yes, sometimes they don't. We need to understand that even this Baba Mohbad, we need to protect him at all costs because he's like a major instrument to this fight for justice. And he actually needs his health intact to be able to do all these things. Because if anything happens to him, even if it is a week, he falls sick severely, within that time, they can take advantage and turn this case around before he even recovers and all of that. So, but then looking at it from another angle also, the issue of all these trusts, how people are turning back to become enemies, is another thing to consider too. That he has to also be there to be able to see, because we are not actually too close to see what he can see. And there are some things that these people can even do and hide that we may not even know, but Baba Mohbad will know.
You know, that's what sometimes
and deeper insight.
When you see me dragging Berekete, or anybody see me dragging Berekete, don't get mad, because I expect Berekete to have more technique and what it takes to help this man. The man is just helpless. Berekete should be the one to see Baba Mohbad and tell him, do you want me to take charge of this whole case, or you want to be dividing it with some people who I don't even know where they are, some are abroad, some are there? What do you want? But you should put him in that condition. Don't manage me. Either you let me do it, okay, but you should put him there. Let me do everything, or you take it out. Not that you will come say, and do criminal case, and do civil case. What is this? That's what I'm saying. And I'm blaming Berekete too for not having understanding of how to tackle a case like this. It's just cloud chasing. That's what I see.
Yeah, I think
because of his own brand, everybody want to make their brand.
Would have been able to sit Baba Mohbad down, make him understand the importance of why he should allow him to pursue this matter completely, because you cannot be doing something half, they touch it, and then you leave it, and then you go to another one, and then start doing something else on it. It's not supposed to work that way. So, but truly, even myself, when Baba Mohbad went to Berekete, my hopes were very, very much high. And I think it will be the same for everybody that wants justice for Mohbad. That when Baba Mohbad went to Berekete, we had hope that, oh, good, thank God, there is someone tangible has come in on this matter, and we are going to make a very much speedy progress on the matter and get that justice. When I started seeing that it's as if Berekete is reluctant, is not as it's supposed to be, you know, it's just something. I just hope that someone has not gone to play these emotional blackmail cassettes on them also, because I know Berekete family has a lot of lawyers with them too, and if lawyer A is not able to point out something, lawyer B should be able to point out that thing. God forbid the lawyer knows everything. So, but then 2 heads are better than one. When you have a lot of lawyers in a place, and then you now come to see that there are some lapses coming in, that those lawyers are not able to even identify it and address it, you have no choice than to be forced to wonder whether everything is actually intact, or maybe there is a compromise. It's not as if we don't appreciate Berekete or anything, and that is one thing about fighting for justice. That is one thing about fighting for justice. When you're fighting for justice, you're supposed to be blind to whatever any person has done previously, whether right or wrong. Because Mr. A has saved somebody's life yesterday does not mean that if the person was alleged to have killed person today, that they say Mr. A should not be prosecuted or should be given some kind of consideration and all of that. That is why when you are fighting for true justice, you will lose a lot of friends, you lose a lot of close persons to you, because some of them will be looking at it that you are being aggressive on the matter that concerns them, despite the fact that you know that they have also been doing the right thing previously, they have also assisted people, they have also done that and all of that. And then you start seeing people moving away from you, just trying to castigate you, fight you, and all of that. That's the problem with fighting for justice. That was why I was addressing that issue of saying you go and work with this person, you go and work with that person. Those things will definitely start coming in, and then it will start becoming distractions. It will start becoming things that will now start affecting your mindset, because once you start getting distractions, everybody is human now. Once you get distraction, it will definitely have some negative effect on your mental well-being and can affect the particular thing you are pursuing at that point, until you try and find a way and put yourself together. That's just it. You go see very dark man as an example now. The way Didnot was thinking, he can just call very dark man and say, very dark man, just bring down this stuff. And then very dark man said, no, he's not going to do it. It became an issue. They say respect. The same thing is an example with the same VDM issue now. Respect. When VDM was having the Gazbos online insulting this with, he's insulting this woman, she's insulting him back. It was not anything until the point when they feel they want to intervene, and then they say respect. They say respect now comes in. Now you go to court, you will still see the same thing in court. A junior lawyer, a young lawyer will stand up and address the court that something right is not being done or something right needs to be done. You will see an old lawyer seated one side. When he realized that this young lawyer is very much vibrant and what he's saying is the truth, you see the lawyer will stand up and say, seniority at the bar, this young lawyer is not even remembering or adhering to seniority at the bar. Look at the way he is even talking to me. You expect the young lawyer that is on the side to not do or say the right thing because you are old. So all these things, you once you're fighting for justice, you have to put these things into consideration. You have to put these things into consideration. You will lose friends, you will lose people. I know this one, I go talk to this one. Make him step down, you have a friend now, somebody that is close. Even as you did there, Paparano, you go get friend now where they close to you. It may be they go talk to her and say this one, that one now. I beg, help us talk to Paparano, make it step down from all this Mobad matter. He can come and talk to you now. When you say no, you will bring in issue of friendship. You people have been together, you have passed through this together and all of that, and so. And when you insist that no, you must proceed for justice, the person will turn an enemy to you. How them Samilai itself and them Naramali, how they are not under fire is very worrisome thing.
You know what that means?
Bulo, if anything happens to me.
Do you know what that means? What this statement?
Just the way you made mention of Wummi. No.
It's like you're not hearing me anymore. Oju, you don't speak Yoruba. You don't speak Yoruba?
No, I know. No.
You know Yoruba?
Yeah.
What language do you speak? Ojuloroju Shanu. That is man no man. You know? So what I'm coming there, a lot of these kids come to my channel here because we are from the same, tribe. Chairman, come up. Let iron something here. So because we are from the same tribe, they try to influence me. Okay? Like someone like Bayo. Bayo is from the same place where I come from. Buki Jesse is from the same place where I come from. Yes and Amen is from the same place where I come from. Imagine Yes and Amen saying that it is the swear that Wummi has swear that is catching Paparino. Just imagine. There's one lady they call Yes and Amen saying that is this, that the reason why I'm always here is because swear is working on me. Swear. And look, these are the same people fighting for justice. You are fighting for justice. On the other hand, you are being unfair to another person. How hypocritical is that? Is that not alarming? You are fighting for justice.
Nah, it is frustration. Those statements, they are coming out of frustration. I'm telling you. When somebody will say it is because we made swear for you that it is frustration. The person does not know what to do with you again. They have tried.
You understand? Exactly.
They have tried. They have tried. It is not working.
Exactly.
So they will be. They will keep coming with some kind of.
I was asking you, I said, what language do you speak? What language do you speak?
Hausa, I speak Hausa, but Amigala, I don't understand my language.
Oh, you are the one who speaks
Hausa, they speak.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. They will try, like, expect more. As long as you are on this justice from Obama.
It's not Delta, it's from Gala. It's not Delta, please. It's from Gala.
And they are Kogi State.
Yes.
They will keep coming, no.
I guess, some people don't understand what we meant by civil cases and criminal cases. I just hear some of these our brothers, they were just lost in the conversation. And I know it's frustration, but the thing is that the person speaking is lost, the host is lost, those listening are lost. Each other. You know what I hate passing? It's when everybody, everyone people somewhere and nobody can correct anybody there.
Intentionally.
They are claiming that because people have got to, everybody's entitled to what they say. So even if someone is receiving all of them saying the wrong thing, just listen and let it slide.
Yeah, and that is the excuse. Excuse, you have to identify excuses coming from people that don't know what they are doing, that cannot accept that they are wrong and take correction. You see a situation where somebody will say something wrong and then realize that he has said something wrong. Instead of to say, oh, I erred in this aspect, or I've learned, the person will start coming with excuse like, I am entitled to my opinion. When you hear a person saying, I am entitled to my opinion, you just know that that person is in a category of those persons that don't know anything and they are not willing to learn.
Exactly. They are not ready to learn. That's just
so you just identify their statements. I know every statement, I have it offered. When the person says this, I know this kind of person, this is the category he falls under. And the worst thing for a person is not know.
I was passing through a platform for Justice for Mohbad now, and the person was telling all of them, plus the host, all of them, they don't know shit. He said, don't worry, that we are still on the magistrate court. Okay? All of them court. Everybody will be up there. Wummi will be there. Baba will be there. They will face themselves one-on-one. It will be like goalkeeper and player, like you are playing penalty. They were not clapping. They were happy. They were clapping. You know what to do.
Gathering of fools.
And no wonder why they have more viewers. People sit down and listen to things like that. Take hope.
The problem is this generation.
Baba,
when you're doing the right thing, when you're doing the right thing, when you're saying the right thing, this generation, most people will not key into it. It is that really unreasonable one, using them to catch crows. That is the one they like. Yeah, you will see it now from example of all these.
Gift one, come on. I think I remember this Gift 90. I think Gift 90 was the guy that was abusing us here the other day. That we think it was Stop Moving. You are the one, right? Gift 90. You are the one who told to go change your account.
Yes, I'm the one, but I'm not top movie. I don't even know who's top movie. I don't even think I've even heard the person speak before.
Anyway, it is, I haven't forgotten. But I remember you were pressing so hard and you were fighting for your ground. I don't forgot
because you guys thought I was a bad person. I'm not a bad person.
Not a bad person.
I'm not going anti-justice.
Everyone is careful.
It's not true. I'm justice for mobile. I deal with you now.
Everyone is careful. That's the thing. We don't expect the thing to be going the direction it's going. The public, part of the ignorance of the public, is the reason why this case is so. Because if the government aren't doing the right thing, who is to make the government do the right thing by protesting and by holding their own ground? The public. But the public itself is not aware. You are killing them. They don't know nothing. They are just there crying. They will be free from this.
You know, this country, this country, the problem of this country, it's just that the right thing is despised. Like people hate the right thing, especially at the government level. You see, like US, I was watching one I think documentary the last time. The likes of you, Papariano, the likes of Very Dark Man when he came on this Mohbad case, talking about this DNA stuff and all of that. There is provision for what we call independent journalists, that the police can even give the power to proceed with investigation via their platform, because they realize that these persons are smart, these persons are very much good in critical thinking. But in Nigeria, it is a no-no. That there is nothing like that. And the worst part of it is,
you are right, so amen. Abroad, there's independent investigators that trust and they work with police, but they are not police. You are very right.
I think there was one news like that. I think I've forgotten the particular part, but I will get the evidence and bring it here. Because there were no much officers on ground to investigate complaints, over 400 cases were kept one side. Those cases were there, they were not attended to. And at a point when they realized that, okay, these independent journalists, these independent investigators are doing the right thing, they had to call in and assign those cases to them. We are now talking about a country that has more workers in the security agents department than Nigeria doing this. Nigeria that is by 50% low of officers that, or authorities, staffs in authorities that will deal with issues. Nigeria is not looking at that angle at all. And if you even try to investigate, somebody can even go to a particular level, by certain persons there, and then you see that these same authorities are coming for you, that is doing the right thing, that is doing what they are supposed to do, that they are not doing. That is the problem, that is the issues we have. You know how many of this country they waste is investigation activities is not just a normal thing. Now, person we get brain, we God don't bless with that brain and gift. Now they good in that aspect. And sadly, many of those persons are in Nigeria and are there wasting in another particular department and sector. And these people are being identified by the day, by occurrence of certain activities. You will see that this person come out, you know that this person is a genuine critical thinker. This person will be very good to serve at this particular aspect, security, investigation, and all those things. They will discard the person. They will not even recognize the person for at any point in time for nothing. And in the end, they may come for the person, all because someone somewhere has influenced the certain authorities with money. If not, we would have made far progress on this case. Would have made very far progress. No arrest was made. There is nothing serious that has been done on this Mohbad's case. The authorities are not even treating it like it is a murder case on ground. They are not. The seriousness of this case of Mohbad, if anybody comes in from somewhere that maybe a foreigner comes in to see the level of activities by the authorities on this alleged murder of Mohbad, and then go back to check the actual fact of what happened and how it happened, I'm very, very sure 100% that the person will be surprised. And the person will wonder if truly it is this kind of a case that is being dealt with in this reluctant manner.
Paparano, if it's get to a time where you can give me a minute, let me know.
Babarano, we cannot hear you. I think your mic.
Oh, I was telling him, I said gift. I thought he was saying something. I was responding to gift.
I was waiting for you, but we could not hear you.
No, I was responding to you. I didn't know I was muted.
Okay, can I talk for a bit?
You don't just talk now. We're not permission. Talk
right. So, greetings everyone listening. Today, let me try to not talk about any individual, because yesterday when I was on the platform, we talked about Baba and other individuals. So today, let me try and apportion the blame of the public that I see. Because the truth is, it's a bit painful after 9 months that when Nigerians got together to fight for something that is so good, something that is not really the norm in Nigeria, justice. Everybody moves on from justice. But the one time we really actually said, okay, this country, give us justice for once, along the line of doing something good, we fell back into old habits and we became typical Nigerians all over again. And now everything is in shambles. So we are pointing direct fingers at anybody, because I'm talking about the public. Let me start by saying, when this thing happened and the public demanded what happened, and there was pressure, and this guy was exhumed, which was a historic situation on its own. But after this guy was exhumed, I think the public got into victory mode too soon, instead of thinking, this is just the first step, this is the foundation to nail the bastards that are involved in whatever. So we got the euphoria, took everybody. And
can you please speak up? Your voice is very low. Can you please speak up?
Oh, sorry. So the euphoria of the body being assumed got into everybody. I'm saying every particular person, but just in a public context. And what happened because of that euphoria? We started doing things that we normally do as Nigerians. First, we forgot that after this boy was exhumed, it's gonna be a criminal case and there's gonna be a civil case. And as public, we should have focused on the criminal case. When I say focus, it's not like we're not focused on it, but we missed track. After the body was exhumed, we relaxed and started waiting for government to function and started waiting for a dysfunctional family that the boy came from to function and started waiting for, I don't know, the father of the boy to function. And then the people who we were trying to catch say, come, why would not do this thing, bad thing like this? I'm not going to rub off our face. The people who were trying to catch realized that the public did not just wake up. The public woke up with venom. And that means the public was ready for war. But after giving the opposition that impression, we fell back. How did we fall back? The opposition went back and said, okay, now we're not even dealing with the father of this boy alone. We are dealing with millions of Nigerians, not just in Nigeria, diaspora as well. So this is a really big problem. What do? They mapped out a strategy. Now, the public forgot to map out a strategy. We were just happy that, oh, we're going to get this justice. Justice is a must. No justice, no peace. No justice, no burial. No DNA, no, everything fine. But now, the opposition strategized and they started working on the public based on their strategy. Somebody is going to ask me, Give 90, how do you know this thing you're talking about? It's glaring. It's there for everybody to see. Number one example is, what did they do as the opposition? They said, okay, the public came with venom. The public is so powerful. How do we minimize the power of the public? I'm not sure they even try to kill the public power because it's impossible and they know. But damage control, how can we minimize this powerful public? They did the first thing, division, a capital problem in Nigeria. They said, divide them and conquer them. So how did they divide the public platform? It was very easy. People like to listen to people sometimes. People just like a particular track sometimes. And Nigerians are people that sometimes they don't really explore. If they like somebody, if they hear bad things about that person, they will not believe and they will not even take time to think if this person that is a human being, first of all, can actually do this thing. So it's been a problem for us. Now, we started moving from one platform. It became 2, it became 3, it became numerous platforms. Now, that was supposed to be a superpower for the public because it created awareness, but it became a problem instead of a superpower. And what they wanted began to work, and it's still working. What did they want? They want the real people that are fighting for justice to be divided into sections. And what does that mean? That means that more than half of people on Papariano that follow Papariano, it's not because they think other platforms, they're not fighting for justice, but they will just say, let me just stay with my Papariano and just be here. And the same thing happens to the other platforms. So everybody's strength is divided instead of the strength to combine and work together and be a force that even the federal government of Nigeria cannot stand because the people is still the government. So now, the division and conquer that they use as a strategy, it worked very well. Number one, we have so many platforms now on justice for Mohbad. Number two, after dividing these people that say they want justice, you will begin to find ways to make sure that things that we talk about is things that are not really connected to justice, but it's going to make them feel like, yes, they are talking about justice. And it worked. Again, which is quite embarrassing to us because we are so brilliant. The public has the best power. What do I mean? In this justice for Mohbad, if you bring together all the public people that want justice for Mohbad, I'm not talking about the professionals. I'm talking about people with expertise in different fields, medical, agriculture, transportation, whatever, up to private investigation. If they publish, but we now fail to use any of our powers because every platform, every day, they focus on what they want to talk about. If that platform, they talk about protests, what they want to do tomorrow, that other platform now will talk of, say, the family never sue anybody. Then the other platform now will talk, say, all these sue, so why don't we just go to criminal court? Then the other platform will say, me, self, I don't tire for this justice. Everybody's strength is divided. And everybody appears strong. They made everybody appear strong, but they know division makes us weak. Now, there's something that Amen said yesterday, that it's impossible for the people that want justice to come together. I'm not going to say you're entirely wrong, because you are not. But I beg to disagree, because that statement yesterday, if somebody said define Nigeria, your statement yesterday, it defined Nigeria. They born us into a society in Nigeria that made us feel that we can never work together. They made you feel like if you are in that office and you start giving another tribe person work, your tribe people not will see work. So, favoritism, tribalism, religious divide, and that thing where they come put for our body say, you feel just see person, he no offend you, but because say you no like him, you will never give that person a chance. All of these things is what brings us to Nigeria today. So, do I agree with you? No, because I'm going to ask a question and answer myself, sorry. Can only Papariano's platform find justice for Mohbad? My answer would be no. Can a genuine justice for Mohbad platform that is not Papariano, is it possible for them to get justice for Mohbad? Yes. So what does this mean? It means that on every angle of the public, we are supposed to be winning this race. But now the opposition is confident because they have the strategy that they have been using for like 9 months now. And the strategy has been working for all of us very well. The good people say, man, they call their faith pass. Because all of us fail to realize that how can you say you are fighting for justice and there's no united front, but the opposition has a united front? Because we don't have a united front. That is the truth. We have people on different places with power, with intelligence, with contact, with know-how, with good hearts, but they're spread for different platforms. And some people don't like social media. It's because of this justice from why they are coming to social media. So when they come and pick a particular group that is actually fighting for justice, they don't really want to pay attention to any other group, because in their mind, any other group could be anti-justice. And that is killing the strength of the public again. Because if those people will not like social media, but they get contact, get money, get expertise, get everything, referral and everything, if they know that it is only 2 or 3 platforms that are fighting for justice for Mohbad, they can be able to tell themselves that, okay, let me listen to Papariano today, maybe 30 minutes. But they won't do it. Not because they don't like Papariano. It's because they believe that where they are is, as long as it is for true justice of Mohbad, then it is fine. It is fine, but it's not enough because our power is not divided. Now, again, if you go to another platform, I'm not sure anyone has ever said on their platform before that, my people, you people know that this justice our fight, so we want justice. So it's not about anybody. It's not about victory for anybody. It's about victory for the Nigerian people. justice must be served. So please, my people, so sometimes when you come and I'm not online, you can go and listen to Papariano, you can go and listen to this person, you can go and listen to that person, because these people, I believe that they are working with us on the same page, even though we're not on the same platform. This would have bring a little bit of cohesion. It's not about being able to or being compatible with somebody. No. It's about extending the hand of friendship, because two people want to achieve a common goal. And that goal is a good goal. But now that they divide us, you can see that the powers that don't want justice to come, they are functioning well, because the public justice for Mohbad movement is divided into sections. And again, that division, it caused a huge problem. If the public was not that divided before, if we had maybe 2 or 3 platforms, when names came up in the process of the public investigating, can you imagine? The public has found a lot of evidence in this case. Can you see how powerful the public is? But now, those information that we have found, because we were divided, we started speaking about the subject matter and people that are inside the case, which we were not supposed to do, because it is distraction. If the public did not investigate very well, how will we now know that, okay, for example, this boy went through a lot too, even before he died? It is because of the power of the public. But they try to tame the public power by causing a divide. And it worked. There's people fighting for justice for Mohbad, but they are all divided. And out of all the ones that are really, really divided, only like 2 really have a strategy. And again, it's not enough to fight the powers working against justice. I'm not saying everybody come together. No, people can betray Papariano. Of course, you don't need to trust anybody. But for the common cause of justice, a little bit of cooperation between multiple platforms is going to do us more good than harm. Because now everybody is trying to achieve one goal in different ways. And now if you feel like all of us, we are waiting for a certain accolade for the person that eventually brings whoever did this to justice. Again,
I understand what you're saying. Huh?
That is distraction.
I understand what you're saying.
Wait, my brother, if I finish, I'm not going to sleep. Let me finish by saying this. When this guy passed, when this guy died, we were made to understand, say the house full. Now, a house that had more than 10 people, police say they don't interrogate them, fine, it's not our business again. But a house that had more than 10 people, after police don't interrogate them, till today, nobody has even tried to, from behind, give one kind of information we be saying. Now, only inside that we get that information. Now, let's ask ourselves why. Because the people who did there, so that were in the house, whatever they took for secrecy, they know the power that made them take that secrecy, whatever. The only people that could have been able to break that power is the public power. But now, public power called divide. So if one witness for that house now come to Papariano, for example, he's gonna think, anything where you're stuck now, or even if you take Papariano in private for DM or private conversation, he will not feel safe. He will not feel protected. Why do witness come forward when they feel protected and safe? So everybody is mute because even the people that are fighting for justice are not safe. How do you expect a witness to come and tell us something? But if the public was functioning within our platforms, we will have more than 4 private investigators that are working, and they don't need to come on TikTok to tell us anything. They know how they have meeting with the host and the lawyers and all those things. But it's not working like that because all of us just separate ourselves. Now, somebody again said, how can the deceased father not come out and say, this thing is happening to me, oh, this thing is happening to me, oh, I cannot take it? And is it that easy? Is it not the same thing that happened to his son? His son was even already a celebrity. His son was already a public figure. But they still threatening him, still bullying him, not threatening him on top of the bullying, and then eventually carried out the threat. So you now, you can be in the comfort of your home and say, but this man, he has common sense now. He does not need any education. Yes, he doesn't. But it is the common sense that he has that is making him not to say anything that will put him 6 feet. We see him as the key to the case, but we are not seeing that this key to the case, his life is also in danger. Do we need a soothsayer to say that to us? Or do we want something to happen first? So you don't expect that man that knows that, for example, a king, a governor, some ministers that he has never even heard their name before, and maybe they are not even under appointment anymore, but they have contact. All those people are blocking justice for his son. Then you want that man to come out and cry to the public. The same public, if that man think of all the justice on mobile platform on TikTok, how many now he will come cry for? Mind you, he's gonna be scared because those people are powerful. What if he cries to the wrong platform where there is a snitch? And then they're gonna say, the guy don't get mind though. And they'll fuck him up. The man is in danger. He knows. His common sense is telling him he is in danger. Again, I go to Brekete. Brekete said something that I heard yesterday. He told Papa Mohbad, if in the course of justice we find that you are an accomplice, we will disgrace you. And justice for Mohbad will not still end after that disgrace. So people try to expect him now to function the way he has been functioning with other cases. No. If you listen to the man talk yesterday, when he mentioned the name of the king, you will realize that this is a man who knows that his reputation is at stake. And I'm not talking about his reputation for the masses. No, his reputation for the people where they back him up, where they government. It's at stake. He cannot move as usual. He needs to apply caution because he's now realizing that there is a lot of power where they behind this boy demise. And not be church power. Big, influential, prominent people. So now, that's why Brekete is applying caution. I'm not expecting to just dive into things. People have been fucked up from this case. Yeah. Someone has been bailed, but person get contacts to tell judge, say, my person needs a favor. Leave those people there for some time. And the judge said, okay, my person tell me, say, person needs a favor. He left them there. That's flexing the muscle, the power. Our power, we're supposed to trump as their own because it's divided, it's not effective, because it's working little by little. Final blame on the public. Our euphoria, it made us to forget that in a criminal case, the person that is on the defense side, which in this case is Mr. Joseph Aloba, is the defendant, Abi. We forgot, because we were too happy that the boy has been brought out. We forgot that a defendant circle in the history of criminal whatever, it always have moles, snitches, and rats from the anti-justice people that pretend to love the man and love what the public is doing. We forgot to remember that. Let us pay attention. Every 2, 3 months, we're supposed to observe